Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of the month, which can mean one thing. It's time for Quiz Smash. Good old classic Quiz Smash today, where we'll be testing, four people will be testing their geeky and nerd knowledge across 5 rounds. I'm your host for this evening, the Dekker Dane, Quizmaster Extraordinaire. And yes, I hope everyone's doing well. Do let us know what you're up to in the Twitch chat. If you've been watching films, have you seen Wicked? Are you looking forward to Moana 2? Have you been watching TV shows? Have you been playing games? Let me know what's going on. We'll have a nice little chat along the way. And also, play along at home and see how well you do as well. Right, let's get some contestants on the screen here. And first but not least, but we'll definitely do first, we have now, they were technically a tied winner at the end of last Quiz Smash during the Halloween special and still wearing their Lucky Witch's hat. It is, of course, Charlotte. Charlotte, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am doing good. Thankfully, not coming down with COVID today.
No, I'm so glad that you're feeling better.
Yes, it was a strange stream. I felt like it went well, and then it's like as soon as the post quiz chat started, it's like I'm having a bit of a weird out of body experience. This
the colour kind of went pretty quick from you, to be fair. Yes. So I'm amazed you lost as well as you did. So well done.
Thank you. Now, Matty unfortunately is not on the stream tonight. Matty is a little bit preoccupied with real life. So for tonight, you are the defending sole champion of Quiz Smash for now. How are you feeling about that?
Good. Well, I like to think it was the Halloween Quiz Smash.
Yes.
I'm not sure how well I'm going to do on anything else.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be okay tonight. Take it as you are representing both yourself and Matty tonight. So
there we go.
If you retain your championship, you and Matty will continue to fight on for another day.
I'll channel my inner Riker.
And then we will battle. Maybe we will battle at Christmas. Who's to say? A winter challenge. A winter challenge indeed. Anyway, best of luck, Charlotte. We will see you very, very shortly. Also, coming up next, now they joined us for their very first Quiz Smash last month, and they're back again. It's Freya. Freya, how are we doing?
Hello, I'm Matty's cheap replacement.
Oh, very valuable to us indeed. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's been a week, but I'm glad that we have this today to try and cheer things up.
Good. Now, it's not horror-based questions today. It's all sort of general knowledge stuff, general kind of anime, movie, TV, games. How do you feel you'll do tonight?
I think I'll do okay. I'm not the greatest, but there are things that I surprise myself with when it comes to general knowledge. It's like some things I'm like, but some things I'm like, oh yeah, I do know that for some reason.
But hopefully it will be a fun quiz ahead for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us as always, Freya. Always a pleasure. And we will see you very, very shortly. Now let's turn our attention to our 2 BunkaMania players tonight. Let's bring in, as always, the ever-present, the ever-wholesome. It is, of course, Harriett, a.k.a. Manga Girl. Harriett, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just a very sleepy Harry tonight, so I apologize in advance.
We're having a sleepy quiz. Sleepy quiz.
Yes.
Sleepy quiz. I don't have a soundboard to hand. I don't have just like a giant.
I mean, the rounds will wake me up in some form. Don't worry. And probably laughing a lot will help as well.
We'll boost up the audio. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Well, not for contestants and viewers, so that might not be a good idea. So let's not try that. How are we doing? How are we doing in general? Other than feeling sleepy, how are we doing?
Not bad. I came back from a well-being thing today, so I will say doing yoga in work trousers is not the best thing to ever do. No. And my stomach now hates me. And but I was saying to you earlier, for some random reason, before I left, they gave me a bag of fruit and veg for free. And
why not? Why not?
I honestly don't know why, but I have a very happy mother who is probably going to make a stew with that. So,
or if it was arts and craft, you can go and make like a fruit and veg portrait or something. I don't know.
I mean, I did draw a couple of things. I mean, I don't have them to hand, unfortunately. No, I drew one thing and then I took one from the other because she didn't want it, and I'm like, I'll take it. I drew a reindeer, or I painted a reindeer. So, but yeah, apart from that, I'm okay after a busy weekend, and it's just like relaxing now, getting ready now.
All that Transformers, all that Locana all that sort of stuff. Now we're bringing our attention back to normal quiz smash, which means anything and everything is on the table today. It's not horror today. How do you feel today? Do you feel confident?
I mean, I always feel confident when I take part. So it's just it's the taking part more than anything. I mean, last time I wasn't too bad. I am kicking myself over the Simpsons one still, because my gut instinct was I should have gone for the Raven, but I was just like, no, we'll go with this. But I think we'll see how it goes. But in all honesty, I am confident. So yeah, but I always have a good time on here. So yeah.
That's good to hear. Good, quiet confidence. I like it. Best of luck, Harriett. We will see you very, very shortly. And last but not least, he is the Giraffamy Jeremy Graves. Hello, Jeremy. How are we doing?
Not too bad, but I must start proceedings with one thing, Ian.
Okay.
If you had the time to lose, an open mind, and time to choose, would you care to take a look, or can you read me like a book? Somewhere in Time by Iron Maiden. Not doing too bad, thank you. I am ready for, some quiz-based antics. I can 100% assure you, I know nothing that's happened the past couple of months, so I intend to have a quota that I'm going to aim for. The quota being not being the worst player in Quiz Smash history.
I don't know if I've ever recorded like the lowest score possible. I don't think I have.
Well,
are you trying to say
keeping those records, mate?
Are you saying whatever score you score today is either possibly going to be the worst or just not the worst? Are we looking at that? Or are we looking at that?
I'm going to say that my score tonight might be you have like, in the context of winning things, you might have like the linear world champion. I will be the linear wooden spoon.
But wooden spoons are always quite helpful. So it's not necessarily a total disaster.
I haven't got anything for that. Sorry.
Think of all the soup you can stir, all the soup, all the beans, all the super noodles.
I could. Okay, someone's going to judge me for this. I can honestly say I've never had a super noodle in my life.
Well, that's minus 10 points.
There you go. It starts, folks.
It starts.
It starts.
The only way is down for here. But hopefully, I hope you do well tonight. I hope whatever happens, you have fun and you score high today. I hope
that's the main thing. It'll be a laugh at the very least.
It will be a laugh at the very least. So best of luck to you tonight, Jeremy. Let's bring everyone back onto the screen. There's a Harriett. There's a Charlotte. There's a Freya. People. I know.
Remind me to buy you super noodles next time, Jeremy, because I'm shook.
And now let's have and looking in the chat right now, we've got Moth Fox and Ask UK. Hello, everyone. I don't know what tonight will be the Welsh rugby team. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I feel context is key for this because even I don't know.
Nor do I. I don't pay attention to rugby, sadly.
I don't think it's good.
Oh no. Please don't hate us, rugby fans. We respect the sport, honest. All that sort of stuff. But yes, do get involved in the chat. We love to hear from you all evening. We are here for the next couple of hours. So without any further ado, I'm ready for Quiz Smash. Contestants are ready for Quiz Smash. Let's kick off with In the News. News. Or to be more specific, the most recent news. And I saw Jeremy. I was looking to the camera, but I saw Jeremy going, news. Dramatic stuff. News. I don't know what I was. I don't know either. News, wicked cool news, all that sort of stuff. But yes, this is the first round. This has questions based on recent goings-on in the world of pop culture. Correct points are worth 2 points. Correct answers are worth 2 points each. And obviously, there may be some bonus points in it as well. So do listen to the question. I'll let people know where that bonus points are available. So without further ado, let's get musical with this question. The musical Wicked finally arrived on the big screen this month, but what year did the musical have its first performance? I am looking for a year. I'm not looking for months or dates. I just want a year, please. I hear good things about this one. But
Yeah.
I think they've pulled the same trick a lot of films that have filmed in 2 parts forgot to do, and that's to tell the audience that it's in 2 parts.
Yeah.
I've
heard a few people be quite surprised about that.
I didn't even know it was in 2 parts.
Again,
no, I didn't either.
Sense, I guess.
But then again, though, in the context of Mission Impossible, because that's clearly the right comparison of a film to have, they advertised it was part 1, and it did badly because everyone's waiting for part 2 to then watch it together.
But fairly, I haven't seen Wicked, but because around the time Dead Reckoning came out, there was a lot of other films that came out with 2-parters like Fast 10 and into Across the Spider-Verse, where basically they hadn't really kind of told people that there was, well, they did kind of tell the second part was coming, but the way they just finished the film was just like, oh no, cliffhanger. Whereas with Dead Reckoning, at least it kind of had like a little line drawn across it. Okay, this is the end of one part of a story. We can move on to the next. But I'm looking forward to Final Reckoning. If it's technically Tom Cruise is going to stop now, and then other people come in, that'll be fun.
Tom Cruise will never stop.
Tom Cruise will keep running forever.
He jumped off the top of Le Stade de France. He ain't stopping.
He's gonna keep on cruising.
As Deadpool said in Deadpool vs. Wolverine, we're gonna make him do this until he's dead.
Till he's 90. Till he's 90.
Yeah.
And also, just a side thing on Wicked. Apparently, and I heard this in a review, apparently, the length of part 1 is the same length as the full stage show.
That sounds about right. They're just stretching it as much as they can.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen the stage shows, so...
So in an attempt to demonstrate that one of my close friends could not wait for this to come out and therefore told me a lot about the Wicked lore that I didn't know existed. Apparently, the original book or the novelization of Wicked has far more in it than the actual musical. Yeah. So they're actually sort of adapting, quote unquote, the whole story, as it were, as opposed to what ended up being in the musical. With that being said, I will stop.
And with that being said, Jeremy, kick us off. When did Wicked have its first performance?
The year of the invasion in wrestling, 2001.
2001, Harriett. What do you think?
I put 2008.
2008. Charlotte.
I did 2005, and I drew a witch's hat that now I realise looks like a traffic cone.
Terrific. it's a nice drawing. Sorry, that sounded mean. It's a nice drawing. Freya.
I completely forgot that I needed to have something to hold up. My phone.
Technology.
I've just realised that my camera's mirrored, so I realised that mine said the wrong thing. So there you go. Actually,
that's the first question. A lot of good guesses. Sorry, Freya, what was yours again? Was it
2004?
2004,
yeah,
2001.
I remember it being mid-2000s.
A lot of good guesses. Freya was the closest, though. It was 2003.
Fair.
Yeah.
There we go. But everyone kind of got in that right ballpark.
Yeah, good. I remember definitely being in my teenage years because I remember we saw like a preview of it, and I was like,
Which
Idina Menzel was so I was just like, oh, why does she have to wobble so much? Oh, that's cringe. And I was like, it's just how she is.
I just vaguely remembered that within like the last few years it had celebrated like the 20th anniversary, but I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's why I went with 01.
Cool. Let's move on to our next question. Next question. Gladiator 2 returns some audiences to ancient Rome. But how many Oscars did the original win in 2001? I have yet to see Gladiator 2. I will see Gladiator 2.
I've not even seen Gladiator 1.
I was going to say, I haven't even seen the original.
I know the memes.
Yeah.
I feel I've seen the film through osmosis.
I probably save this for post-quiz chat, but there was quite a far out there idea for a sequel from Nick Cave, which was just, okay, this is an idea. This is not what happened in Gladiator 2, and I haven't seen Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2, Electric Boogaloo.
20 odd years later.
the gladiator in. I don't know. I'm just my brain's just.
Just put the proper gladiators in. It'll be fine. The gladiators. And Ridley Scott going, yes, I'd like to film these athletes in the National Indoor Arena.
We will hang tough in a stadium.
The giant cotton buds they're fighting with instead of.
Ah, you mean the giant pugil sticks, Harriet,
That's
don't you?
Yeah. To be
Let's
fair,
give
my
them some more muscle enhancing drugs.
I'm not with it, Jeremy. Give me this.
my friend's review of Gladiator 2 was not enough Eureka Johnson. So
Well played. Charlotte, kick us off. How many Oscars did Gladiator 1 win?
I think 3.
3. Harriet, what do you think?
I went 9.
9. Jeremy?
7.
Lucky 7. And Freya?
5.
5. Well, someone's getting some points. It won 5 Oscars.
Oh.
It won Best Picture, Best Actor for Russell Crowe, Best Costume Design, Best Sound, and Best Visual Effects. So Freya is off.
Damn, what the hell?
Is off the mark.
No wooden spoon for you.
That's the friend. But maybe we should just do Quiz Smash Wooden Spoons. There you go. That's a nice merch idea.
And get it engraved.
With the words, you tried.
Yeah.
Next question. Arcane returned to Netflix for its 2nd season and final season as well. But what is the name of the Linkin Park song that features on the soundtrack? I am going to change that because that is wrong and people will get annoyed.
I haven't seen all of the 2nd season yet.
There we go.
I haven't watched any of it.
No,
So
we
I haven't watched any of it either.
I've just seen on my social media, forgot what that was then for a minute. Just people. That's how tired I am. I'm so sorry.
On my thing on the computer.
Oh god,
The
it's gonna be a long
interwebs.
night.
The interwebs.
Just a lot of broken people after watching part 1 of season 2 or the last few episodes, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna skip this for a while because it's that. Yeah. So I have heard nothing but good things about it, though. That's what I mean. So I mean,
It's
that's
good.
why-
I'm definitely gonna try and
watch it.
What was it?
watch the rest of it.
It's like I'm thrilled for this. I'm gonna wait. What was it? No, I've been reading a few like the crazy clickbait articles that kind of went Netflix cancelled Arcane, and it's like no, they wanted to go for 2 seasons, and they did.
And they did.
The headline should be they didn't cancel something.
They didn't cancel it. They could have cancelled it after the
Digital
first
Spy will disagree. It's like Netflix cancelled it.
Oh,
They cancelled a
God.
popular show, and then halfway down say, "Oh, by the way, the creators decided to only end it after 2 series." It's like, yeah, clickbait in itself is an annoyance in itself. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get some answers on the board. Freya, what song was used?
Heavy is the crown.
We have Heavy is the Crown, Giraffe for Me.
Today's gonna be the day you notice.
Yeah.
Such a good song, Heavy is the Crown.
Charlotte,
Well, I think I'm wrong because that's
Numb.
Also a great song, in fairness.
Also a very good song. And Harriet,
I'm wrong as well. I put in the end.
in the end. But Freya and Giraffe for Me have got points. It's Heavy is the Crown.
Yeah, I was like, I was thinking about it, and then I was like, oh wait, no, yeah, because it's a bit when Caitlin's looking through family archives, and it has it playing in the background, and I was like, the only reason I didn't immediately know it is because it's a cover version, so it's someone else singing it, which was what confused me.
Right.
I just remember the video being full of League of Legends, and I'm just like, I don't know what any of this is. I just
Who are these people?
literally.
What was it? One of the fans from the convention circuit, Be More Shonen or Mini. He was a professional cosplayer for their World Championships.
Oh, I
He's
saw
with
that.
as well. It's really, really cool costume as well.
Mm.
But yes, it's like I hear the thing is basically people like the show, but they don't play the game, and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't play the game, but I enjoy the world building and the character development.
Now, there is a horror question here, and it's coming up next.
God. If I don't get this right, I'm in trouble.
What horror franchise character joined the Mortal Kombat 1 roster this month?
No idea. I'm gonna guess.
I mean, chances are, any answer, they probably have been part of Mortal Kombat, but probably
true.
not this one. Because the wealth of guest characters they bring into Mortal Kombat for just bloody carnage is insane at this moment in time. So they've had like this one, they've had like Peacemaker, they've had Homelander. Previous ones they had like Alien and Predator.
They've had Rambo.
Oh yeah, Rambo, voiced by, and also for this one they've had Johnny Cage as played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, which is weird because Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually voicing him as well.
Because in the original, I can't remember if it was for the game or the movie, but originally Johnny Cage was based on Jean-Claude Van Damme, and they couldn't get him, so it's almost kind of fulfilling that full circle type scenario.
It's like when they get Kurt Russell to be Solid Snake finally, and then it's like, oh.
Instead, they got Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Kiefer
Not
Sutherland.
quite. Capture lady. No.
It's like, do you want big movie star or Jack Bauer? Jack Bauer. If you ever want to laugh, find on YouTube Kiefer Sutherland attacks a Christmas tree. It's amazing. Basically, someone just goes to him, "Hey Kiefer, you're a pirate." He goes, "That's right," and he just drunkenly just charges at a giant Christmas tree and knocks it over. Anyway, which horror character joined Mortal Kombat 1? Jeremy, kick us off.
I don't know if this is the exact name because, truth be told, I've never seen any of the Scream films, but I think it's Ghostface.
We have a Ghostface. Harriet?
You have 2 ghost faces.
2 Ghostfaces. Charlotte, do we have a 3 Ghostface?
I think I got this right because I saw it on Reddit.
We have a Ghostface there I can see on the camera, and Freya.
Ghostface, but also Scream Dude because I couldn't remember his name to be honest.
Right.
Points all round. It is Ghostface. Yay! I have watched a lot of the face-off bits in Mortal Kombat before they start the fight where they have a chat, and because they brought in Roger L. Jackson to do the voice again, it's just fun watching him go. Why do you do this? Because I like my scary movies.
Well, this is it. I follow a Dead by Daylight Reddit, and I saw someone talking about, can we get the skins from the Mortal Kombat Ghostface for the Dead by Daylight? Because that'd be cool. But I didn't read the whole thing, but I retained information.
His fatality is incredible. People moan about it. I'm like, no, it's one of my favorites I've ever seen.
It's exactly what you would.
What is it? Because he does like a Mori in Dead by Daylight, which is like a finishing move.
So he does a bit of stabbing on his opponent, and then we cut to Johnny Cage playing the video game, going, "Oh, come on, this isn't real." And then in pure Scream fashion, he just pops up behind the couch and just kills Johnny Cage.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
In Dead by Daylight, he stabs them, and then he gets his camera out and takes a selfie with their dead face.
Amazing. Do you think they'll have a scary movie variant where it's just like, "What's up?
What's up? What's up?" It's like I think they're trying. Because I think the Waynes now have the rights back to scary movie. I think they are trying to do a new one. And it's kind of going to go in. Part of me is kind of morbidly curious, but I feel like I'm scared because I didn't mind Scary Movie 1. Scary Movie 2 I can take or leave, but it just when it went to 3, and I know there's like the Naked Gun team took over from 3, and then the Meet the Spartans guys took on a bit later on. It's like stop all this now. No one knows how to do a spoof anymore. I'm scared.
Scary Movie 12, still very scary.
Only Liam Neeson as Frank Drebin next year, and the Naked Gun is going to save us. It'll be something. Anyway, let's move on to our next question. We have the Veil Guard is the latest entry in what popular action role-playing franchise?
No, we heard this earlier. So.
A lot of quick writing going on there.
Oh, I haven't a clue.
No, I've just picked one that I know. So,
actually, hold on. Let me.
Fair enough.
Oh, quick answer adjustment.
I'm probably wrong, but I can't even spell.
Right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's kick off with Freya.
Dragon Age.
We have a Dragon Age. Charlotte.
I went with Warhammer.
Warhammer. Drew for me. Dragon Age. And Harriet.
I went with Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
I don't know. It's still relevant.
It's celebrating 20 years this year, I suppose. But
Yeah.
it was Dragon Age. So points for Freya and Jeremy. Let's get those. Let's get these.
I only know that because there were like initial previews of it over the summer, and they were very mixed on the podcast I was listening to.
Oh yes,
That's the only reason I remembered that.
I've
Right.
just seen people on Twitter being like, "Hey, we're just going to play this now," and it's okay.
Moving to TV. Eddie Redmayne is a dangerous assassin in what recent Sky drama? He played Stephen Hawking in that film.
I can't imagine him being dangerous in anything, really.
Well, once you see him be so threatening in Jupiter Ascending, going, "Ah," it's like he just has the most hoarse voice. I want you to kill Channing Tatum. Oh.
I
think I'm gonna have to go. I have no idea.
It was a weird period in Eddie Redmayne's film career.
There was definitely an era where he was being shoved in everything because people knew he was good at.
Yeah. It is very much down people's throats sort of thing. Look how good he is sort of thing. Yeah.
And I think everyone's just tired of him now. So now he can do the stuff that he wants to do.
now he can go, I want to shoot people. All right, Eddie.
Okay, Eddie.
Okay, Eddie. You go do that for Peacock. It'll be fun. Sky will also pick up some of the bill. I have watched the first couple episodes of this, and I really am enjoying it at the moment. So
I need to find a way to watch it because I don't have Sky anymore.
Right, Jeremy.
Well, it's everyone's favourite new drama, Corner Shop Blues.
Yes, why not? Freya. Freya's looking perplexed.
I was like, okay.
So, Jeremy, what's wrong with you?
I'm just like, I've never heard of Corner Shop.
Neither have I.
I chose it. It's everyone's favorite musical adaptation. It's Les Miserables, The Revolution.
I forgot he was in that.
Yeah, he was. I couldn't even remember his fucking name. Character. That's how bad it is.
He's just random bloke goes, I want to sing the
But
song.
he's cassette bloke.
Yeah,
So he gets.
I can't remember his name either.
No.
He's very forgettable.
Oh, Charlotte.
I always went with one that because I only ever remember him from Les Mis, so it's the singing stabby man.
Hello, I'm Eddie Redmayne, the singing stabby man.
Yeah.
Do you hear the people stab?
Stabbing the men.
There you go.
Harriet, I will just for the benefit of everyone. Harriet has broken, and it's not even the end of the round.
It is the people.
I want to watch all of them. Now, say it.
Do you hear the people stabbing the songs of angry men?
Right, okay. Now, I know the full title, but I don't know if it is the title. It's Jackal, but Day of the Jackal? I'm not sure. I know I spelled it wrong as well, sorry, but...
Well, you'll be shocked to learn that the answer is The Day of the Jackal. So I will give Harriet some points for this.
Ooh! Yay. I did spell Jackal right, actually.
I knew something that I didn't. That comes very often.
I mean, it's because I saw it on Gogglebox last week, and I was like, who stole the crisps? You two need to write this as a script. You know that.
What is Corner Shop Blues? I gotta know.
I just made it up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual thing.
Why not?
Based on the reaction, maybe it should be.
It's like the British version of Open All Hours, or the Southern version of Open All Hours.
I thought it'd be like what's pudding or something. but like modern updip, but with an assassination twist. Not porridge, not pudding. God.
Right. I have one more question. It's a picture question this time. We have this character from Ram and a Half. But what happens when he's splashed with cold water? I will give you a bonus point if you can give me his name as well. So 3 points up for grabs.
Which name? His real life name or what happens?
Put down what you think, and I will judge accordingly. I will probably accept it either way.
Okay.
And I can quickly check the wiki. Check the wiki.
This is a tremendous question for someone who's never seen Ram and a Half.
Same.
Well, take a stab at it, Jeremy.
It's one of my anime just like blind spots completely.
Okay.
Right. Do we have some answers on the board? Let's take away his handsome face. Let's start with Freya.
His name is P-chan, and he turns into a Minami-con chairman. I mean a pig.
Charlotte.
I'd say he turns into a leopard because of his head thing, and then I thought his name might be Jim.
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 Great anime name, Jim. Turns into leopard. Thank you. Jeremy.
Well.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Well, does he turn into Eddie Redmayne by chance?
I'm just going to hold up the board and you can judge for yourself what I was thinking.
No.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Not wrong. Maybe half a point.
To be fair, I was going to write, does it fall off?
There you go, you see?
Oh my god.
I think I know where
I'm
you're going with
disappointed.
this. I
I'm
think I know what you
disappointed.
meant with that, to be fair.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's the
Harriett.
wrong character.
I turns into a pig. Ryoga turns into P-chan.
Okay, we have some answers there. And the great answer is he does, in fact, turn into a pig.
A piggy.
Look at him. I will accept Ryoga or P-chan. So I do believe, let me take the picture off the screen. I do believe that is 3 points for Freya and Harriett. Am I correct? Yes. Yes, or 1.5. 1.5. There we go. Yes, there we go. And that is the end of the round. We'll do a score update after our next round. Now, we've done in the news, but you know what? It's time to go shopping. Well, I say it's The Price is Right for fans because this is a very special edition of The Price is Right for fans because it's been renamed to The Price is Right for Dwayne.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. All these items are Dwayne Johnson related. Oh, yeah, Jeremy's going.
Please
I'm
say one
quizzing.
of them is a Gucci shirt. Please say one of them.
Oh, there's fireworks going off in Jeremy's home. He's thrilled. He's thrilled. He's excited.
There you go. You're welcome.
But just to go with the rules, it is the classic Guess the Price game. Contestants will guess the price of an item, which is Dwayne Johnson themed, available on the internet or mostly eBay. The closest player, without going over, will earn 3 points. Points are also available if you're under the price. So if you're the second closest, you'll get 2. If you're the third closest, you'll get 1. Nothing if you're the furthest away. And yes, products do feature Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Right. Question from Jeremy.
Are these prices going to be in GBP or USD?
I will guide you as we go along.
That's all right.
Don't worry. Right.
It's important.
Now then, let's start off with learning a bit about Dwayne Johnson.
Oh,
and
actually,
our
I have a
first,
question.
yes.
No, genuine question. Are these prices in any way influenced by Black Friday?
No.
Okay. I feel that's a fair question.
It's a fair question. I went online. I basically, the price I saw on the screen when I clicked snip screen is the price that I will be judging this against. So we are going to start off with a little bit of history about Dwayne Johnson. And I'd like you to tell me the price of this delightful book. This is the Little Golden Book biography about superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It's the perfect introduction to nonfiction for preschoolers. This little golden book about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, wrestling star, movie star, TV star, and all-around nice guy, is an inspiring read aloud. Young children will learn that even superstars have setbacks when Dwayne's dream of playing in the NFL didn't come true. Look out for more biographies, including Betty White, Carol Burnett, Lucille Ball, Harry Belafonte, and Julie Andrews.
I really want to read the Betty White one.
And the Lucille Ball one.
I'm looking for this in pounds. So in pounds, please. I've also got a couple of inserts from the book.
Yes, please.
So there you go. Here's some of the stuff. Obviously, clearly they couldn't have real wrestlers in this because copyright.
I mean, I know the one Who Lying Down is, but I'm trying to... Yeah.
He looks like Cody. He looks like Cody. But this is like, I want Cody, but I want him to look also like Goldust at the same time.
I think that's meant to be Crush, like Disciples of Apocalypse phase.
Oh, is
like,
it? Oh, well,
like 97 time, I think.
Who's the guy he's trying to throw himself onto?
Goldust.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So there's that. And there's also bits about his movie career. Wow, look at this. Dwayne enjoyed wrestling, but he also wanted to act.
Nondescript Scorpion King.
Nondescript Scorpion King. I love the fact that he replaces Vin Diesel in the Fast and Furious picture.
Because why not?
Because why not?
He is the final boss, so...
He's the final boss. Why not? And he's gone back to Fast and Furious now because why not? Why not indeed? Right, let's get some prices on the board. Let's start off with Harriett. How much do you think this book is?
Put £7.
£7. Charlotte, do we go higher or lower than 7?
$8.99.
$8.99. Jeremi's going higher with $10.99. And Freya.
£10.
£10. Keep your prices on screen, please, in case I award points. Lots of good answers. You're all over. £6.81.
Oh, not again.
Hurry before it's gone.
I remember seeing a similar thing with Elton John that was done like in the style of a kid's book, and it was like they were like he married this woman, but he realized he liked boys, so he is now with his husband. And it was just like what the fuck. It was cute. It was that kind of like, how do we tell the kids that she was his beard?
Speaking of which, have you seen, I don't know if any of you watched the recent X-Men 97 series. It was very good.
Oh, yes, I did.
And I don't know whether somebody's very clever at their marketing department or is just somebody who's very out of touch, but they basically announced that in season 2, Magneto will have a beard. And a lot of people were like, had one in season 1.
I'm thinking about the funny thing about the bromance between Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, and the fact that Patrick Stewart's wife is just like, yeah, it's fine. I'm
Saying
sometimes.
I'm Ian McKellen, master of magnetism, and also Gandalf. Hobbits, why not? Right, are you ready for your second item? Now, you're in the kitchen. You're making a lovely rock cake, but you need the appropriate time to make sure there's no mess. How about this? How about a rock apron?
That was one of the bad guys from Doctor Who, wasn't it?
Cassandra.
Moisturize me.
Yeah, Cassandra.
You can stay clean in style when you're doing the dirty work in the kitchen, in the art studio, in the vegetable garden, or at the barbecue. 100% polyester, one size fits most adults, so it won't fit me or Jeremy. Easy care, machine washable. Each item is made just for you.
If one of you buys this for me for Christmas, the friendship is over.
I'd like this in pounds, please.
I'll just delete it from my basket now.
I'd like this in pounds, please.
Pounds, okay.
It's almost the same color as those eggs. Get a good tan.
Why didn't they put the eyebrow up?
They did miss a trick with that.
True.
No, WWE haven't trademarked the eyebrow thing, haven't they? Don't think they have.
No.
Doesn't The Rock own all of it now?
I
Yes.
mean, yeah. So he could do whatever the heck he wants.
So he can release his own. He can change the hierarchy of aprons by releasing his own apron.
The
with
hierarchy of aprons.
Yes, the hierarchy of aprons. It worked for Black Adam, didn't it? And DC movies. We will get back to Black Adam in a bit in this round.
Oh no.
Foreshadowing.
So who would like to open the bidding on the Rock apron? Charlotte. £5. 5 whole pounds. Do I hear any advances on £5? Freya? $6.99. $6.99 from Freya. I see $6.99. Do I hear any advances on $6.99? I see one from Harriett at £13. £13 there. And finally, Jeremy, what's your bid? $10.99. Well, the good news is all of you are under, so please keep your price boards up. The price of the Rock apron is £20 exactly.
Of course, it's the red bubble.
Yeah.
So I think that is 3 points for Harriet. That is, I think then that's 2 points for Jeremy, and then a point for Freya. There we go. Thank you very much. Right. So The Rock has done quite a bit of things. He's done his fair share of movies. He's done TV. He's even done a song with Wyclef Jean, and also a rap song, I think, with some people from Imagine Dragons and stuff like that. But he also appeared in video games, including Spy Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
On the PS2. Now, this is a 2006 PS2 copy of Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run. It has a water rating of 9.8. A+ sealed mint Dwayne in capitals The Rock Johnson. I'd like this in dollars, please. To get a minted Dwayne Johnson video game in your PS2. If it's still working.
If it's not sounding like a jet engine at this point.
No.
I think the game was okay received. It's like, I think they tried to make a film. They wanted to make a film franchise with it, because for a while the Rock was trying to do this as a film, and then it just didn't happen.
I didn't realize this was a thing until Kokoro Quiz Smash, and even I was just like, what?
Oh yeah, because one of the questions was that as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like one of the failed movie projects that could never be, like Johnny Bravo.
Oh.
I feel we were slightly robbed on something before the Rock brand began.
I'm still waiting for Earthworm Jim.
One day. But you can get the import TV series from Australia, I believe.
Oh. Just such a good theme tune.
Earthworm
It's just the bit of the opening. It's the bit of the opening thing where he's just chilling in the hammock. It's like do 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 do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just a buffalo just goes into the buffalo.
Despite his great big muscles and his really big ray gun.
But then he's the only one.
Dan Kestner, from Jim.
As far as I'm aware, one of the only kids' cartoons, if not the only, to regularly talk about haggis.
Oh God, it's haggis, not the hearts, lungs, and liver of the sheep.
Yes,
Boiled
literally.
oats. That's right, Peter. And also the phrase "better than pro wrestling." Peter used to shout that out. Anyway, let's get some prices for the Spy Hunter game in dollary dues, and we're going to start off with Jeremy.
So my thinking behind this is this is a crazy wrestling fan who thinks they've got something that is worth far more than it actually is. Therefore, I have gone with what I feel in this context is the not insane suggested price of $500 USD.
$500. Do I hear any advances than $500? Harriet shaking her head. Harriet, what's your bid?
48.
Oh, wow, that went down quick. Wow, the value went down quick. Charlotte's got a bid in, and it's going down even further. And I think Freya's going to come in a little bit higher at $60. Let's keep them all on screen, please, because the price of this, Jeremy, you had the right idea, but my word, did you go way over on this? It was $238.80. So I believe that's points. So Freya gets 3 lovely points.
I'll just put my board down. Hang on.
Followed by Harriett, followed by Charlotte.
I got a point.
Who the fuck is paying $200 for a shitty PS2 game?
That was
It's
a
actually
condition.
It's actually the Rock who put that on. That's how.
Yeah. I want my game.
Yeah, the Rock just found a graded copy in his wine cellar. Or what's his energy drink called? In his Zoa cellar.
Oh,
He
something.
has
He
energy
needs to
drink.
get his expenses back for Moana 2.
Jim is the hero. Oh,
Mass Effect.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Right. You know, if all that, Dwayne, is too much, maybe you need something smaller. Maybe you need your own Rocktopus.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm not doing
This,
that.
See, Harriet this is a 3D printed Dwayne The Rock Johnson octopus fidget toy designed to relieve stress and fidget with. Perfect small gift or surprise for a friend or family. This is from Noah F2006 on eBay. I'd like this in pounds, please.
Is that not Patrick Stewart?
No, that pretty much looks like The Rock.
I thought that was the guy from Watchmen.
Dr. Manhattan. It's too much of a blue. If you do put in the word octopus on eBay or Rocktopus, you will see quite a number of these in different colors and sizes. And it's
Sorry, was that in pounds or American?
Pounds, please.
Can I ask, is there any indication on the size of this?
According to this, it is a small gift. Let me see if I can reopen it on my eBay, because that's now tainted my eBay for good.
My fidget toy is like about this big, so I'm assuming it's probably like this size.
So
I'm assuming it might be like hand-sized.
The Rocktopus, I do not have a size.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm imagining it's just like the size of a rugby ball or something.
But the age level is 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 12 to 16, 17 years and up. So fun for the whole family.
I was going to say, that can mean anything.
I know, it's eBay. It can mean anything.
Kids, don't shove this up your ass. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
The Rock says, don't do it.
Don't shove me up your ass.
I'm not finishing that because I had to.
I can go down so many different ways. But let's start the bidding with Charlotte.
Okay. Because octopus have 8 legs.
£8. We have an opening bid of £8. Freya's coming in with £5. Do I hear any advances on £5? Jeremy, what's your bid?
So,
you've written a word, haven't you?
My thinking is that 3D printing can be very time consuming, and depending on how good or bad you might be, speaking as someone who's never done it, you could decide to then want to be compensated for your time. So I'm going to assume it's a higher price in the region of $49.99.
Jeez.
Okay. Moving on to Harriet.
I went 20.
20. We go less than half. We go less than half of Jeremy's bid.
Yeah.
So let's have all your bids on screen, please. A lot of interesting bids from the low end and from the high end.
I mean, based on your action, it's not mine, is it? So
one of you is getting points because it is, if I can find it, the Rocktopus is £5.50. You are all over, apart from Freya.
I clearly missed the phrase fidget toy. I just assumed it was a model.
I said
I completely missed the phrase fidget toy. Otherwise, I would have at least gone down by a tenner.
Would you like a rucksack? Would you like a rucksack, Jeremy? Would you like a nice rucksack?
I understand your reasoning with someone 3D printed this, but if you had a look at it, it was a really shit 3D print, so they obviously didn't give a shit about it.
So, let's have a backpack, shall we? Let's have one from the Rock's WWF/E days. How about this backpack?
Oh my god, he has hair.
He has hair and he has a very small head.
I don't like that.
This is a vintage WWF Rock backpack from 1999. I've got extra pictures. Look. He looks surprised to
Why
see
do you
us.
have extra pictures?
Because it was on the listing, Harriet. Even the back.
Oh, I mean, that is some back.
It's like, I don't know what's happened to his spine, but it's clearly painful. I'd like this, please, in pounds.
Is this one
I don't want it at all.
Things?
You can fit an action figure in there if you're careful.
I believe. I need to check. Hang on, I might have
Yeah,
size details.
tell me this is like the size of like an actual full-blown rucksack. Like,
Oh,
I don't think it is.
I thought this was one of
17
those,
inches.
Stretchman Adams.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
So
doesn't look a Stretch Armstrong, doesn't it?
Stretch Armstrong, that's the fucking name. That's right.
It's a backpack, plush, rare, 17 inches, in decent condition. Does have some cosmetic wear, marks, scuff marks, stains. Please see pictures. Yep, look at these pictures.
Stains?
What the fuck are you putting in this fucking backpack?
Don't shove it up your ass, kid.
No!
Why are we encouraging this?
Because eBay has happened.
The stains have lowered my price expectation.
I really want to see your algorithm after this. I really do.
So does MI6.
What has he seen? Stains, apparently.
That's why the eyebrow's like up by the top of its forehead.
Oh.
Right, let's get some prices on the board for the rucksack. Freya, kick us off.
I said £20.
£20. Do I hear higher or lower than £20? Charlotte.
£30.
£30. Do I hear any higher than £30? Harriet. £39. Okay, and now to Jeremy for his equation.
So,
Oh,
So-
God.
You're gonna do this every single time, aren't you?
Yep.
well, no, this is the thing. I think I've gone far too low now based on what you've all put.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think anyone wants this and they're just trying to flog it, so I just put a tenner.
You know what? That's fair.
It's good logic. Prices on screen, please, so I can award points quickly.
I will say,
So,
I accidentally erased it without, but it's still 39. So yeah.
we have for the Rock backpack. You can have this on eBay for the grand total price of $34.99, which means Charlotte is the closest, I believe. So points for Charlotte. Then it's Freya, and then it is Jeremy.
Oh my god, Jeremy got points. Yay!
Yay, I got a point by default.
Default. Right.
Best kind.
Now, let's go back to Black Adam. He tried to change the hierarchy of DC movies forever and failed. But could he change the hierarchy of your bedding? Let's find out, because this is the Black Adam movie quilt blanket for your queen-size bed.
Why is it in a sauna?
I don't know, Jeremy. I don't come up with these marketing photos.
That's AI and it's bad.
Right, it totally is.
I'm
It's
having
very
flash-
bad.
I'm having flashbacks to the Ring one from Halloween last month.
Can I have this, please, in dollars?
Oh my god, yeah!
In dollars?
Please.
No problem. There you go.
that was a define as well. I'm giving it like $4. Fuck it. Fuck it, $4.
I'm just imagining being like, babe, make sure to tonight's the night, make sure to spread out.
Roll out the Black Adam.
Roll out the Black Adams. It's time for some breeding time tonight, guys. Let's go. Ooh. You know how to get me in the mood, babe. Oh,
Gonna be
Black
lightning
Adam's
in the
back.
bedroom
Oh.
tonight.
Shazoom!
It's what she looks at while they're doing the deed, because it's the only way that she can get turned on.
Doing the
Doing the deed. And all there is just Black Adam. And she's just looking down and just Black Adam doing that.
We'll
No,
come back to Harriet.
Black Adam. That's when you got to get all the Under Armour gear that they made with all the Black Adam stuff on it, which is now so discounted in Under Armour outlet shops. It's not even funny.
The whole shebang.
Jeremy, share your logic behind your price right now.
$3.99.
Fuck's sake.
$3.99. Do I have higher bids than $3.99? Freya.
$3.
$3.
$3.
Charlotte, do I hear any higher than $3?
Okay, don't laugh. But I had a bit of a brain fart while I was drawing it, and I forgot how to do half. So I put $2.50. Because I forgot how to do
$2.50. Harriet.
I know you said $4. I'd already written it down.
I think Harriet would cheat. What the hell?
I didn't cheat! He said it after I wrote it, and that's why I laughed. I'm like, how the hell? Oh god, they've broken in.
Oh, I mean, you're all in the price range.
Yay!
So no one's gone over. That's the good story.
Oh no!
Oh god, no! Please don't! Please don't!
Do I have the price here? I do have the price. The thing is, you are so far away from the price. It's this can be yours for your queen-size bed for $70.
Whoa.
Or $79 if you go for the ultra big size.
Yeah, someone needs to tell DC.
Everyone hold your prices so I can afford. I think Harriet by a penny is the closest.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Followed by Jeremy. Followed by.
That's the kind of shit you see on Temu, not some fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. That I was like, nah.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was like a Temu thing.
Yeah,
it's going to be like two.
It's like I'm always like DC needs to be notified so they can send some.
I don't know whether to be proud or ashamed of that. To be fair.
The Rock would probably promote that. If it was a generally good product.
I'm proud of the fact we all thought this looks like total garbage. We're not paying more than a $5 for this.
The fact that it was very obviously photoshopped as well is just kind of like not helping their taste at all.
I have one more item left. And if you want to be like Dwayne Johnson, then you have to try and look like Dwayne Johnson. So how about this wonderful rock mask? This is a cosplay mask of the Rock.
Bullshit.
I would like this in dollars, please.
I know, it's like a very small Tony Todd.
Why is it coloured like a shit?
I don't know.
What is that logo on the tag?
That is, I can tell you because it is the brand. It's the company that has made it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like hit the Rock in something.
No. This is a latex mask from Rolling Studio.
Sorry, is this dollars or pounds?
Dollars, please. Dollars. There are better. I feel like the official images from Rolling Studios is better than what we've got. So I wanted it to kind of reflect what was right. So 2 seconds. Let's see if I can bring this. Let me see if I can bring a better picture. It's not the same as the item, but I believe it gives you a better idea of what this madness is.
See that mask to me, the Rock going. The Rock says, "Help me!"
The Rock says, "Help!"
It's just the fact that his eyes look so bloodshot. It's like, oh yes, it's the Rock up a few on the rocks, if you know what I mean.
Here's a better image.
Oh, okay.
That changed the complexion of this question then.
So that looks. So basically, unfortunately, the person who is selling this one has definitely not thought about how to make it look appealing.
It's limited edition.
Yes, it's limited edition.
It kind of looks like a Vulcan.
Yeah, fair shout actually.
Looks a bit like Tuvok.
From Voyager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madame Tussauds has gone downhill, apparently. Right, let's take the mask off the screen. Let's get some final prices, and we're going to start off with Harriet.
I probably marked low. I went for $300.
$300. Do I hear higher? Do I hear lower, Jeremy?
Have I undervalued this?
$33.99.
The record, it was originally $3.99 until you showed me the other photo.
Okay. Freya, $45. Charlotte, $101. Interesting mix of prices. And for your final item, the rock mask can be yours for the grand prize of $350.
Holy fucking shit.
So that is, I believe that is Harriett with the closest, followed by Charlotte, followed by Freya. There we go.
So that's my forte. It's wrestling stuff I'm good at with this round.
Funny enough, who would have thought that you'd be good at the wrestling stuff?
I'm usually terrible at this. I overshoot a lot in this game, even if it's anime.
But this is the thing. I overshot like by far too much early, and it's like because as wrestling fans, we get freaking overtaxed so much on merch that we're used to it. But because it was all this kind of stuff, I thought, no, it'll be even more because people are weird like me.
Right, let's have a score update. Right, that's
It's Superman 3 all over again.
I don't think he should be too upset with where he is at the moment. But let's go through the points. In last place currently with 8 points is our current champion Charlotte. In second place with 11 points, it's not a wooden spoon yet, Jeremy. 4 points separate second from top, and the fireworks have gone off for Jeremy. The boyhood dream has come true for this 2 rounds. But in second place with 18 points, it is Harriett. So leading the pack with 22 points right now is Freya. But everything is to play for in the next round. It's time to go to the pictures. It is, of course, a trip to the pictures.
But those are your beautiful drawings.
Yes, they are. I drew them all on paint.
The Sonic one gets me every time. Ben Schwartz would be proud.
I made that 3 years ago. It's still wonderful today.
I hadn't seen it before.
Oh, I had the same reaction when I first saw it. I just completely lost it. I just
amazing.
Okay, so in this game, I'm going to team you up in teams of 2, and it is, of course, time for drawing. So one person draws, the other guesses. Correct guesses earn both players 3 points. Everyone is going to be drawing twice. Drawers have 30 seconds to create their masterpieces. However, an incorrect guess will allow the opposing team to steal points, but they must agree on the answer. And this episode topic is TV shows of 2024 so far. If you don't know the show, my simple advice is draw the words. Not actually write the words. That's cheating.
Damn it.
But try to draw what it's trying to be.
What if I draw the letter A and then the letter
No,
B?
that's cheating, Freya. So what I will say for this as well, 1 or 2 of the shows are not out just yet, but they will be very, very soon. So let's have a look. So I think I'm going to partner first. I think this is wonderful. First place and last place together, Freya and Charlotte. And I will partner up the bunker team of Jeremy and Harriett. And because, Jeremy, you are right close to me, you get to go first. Oh, look at this way. Hello. Hi. So we are. Yes, I'm going to start off with this one. So I'm just going to start loading things up. So when I'm about to show the answer on screen, so I will need everyone to look away apart from Jeremy, and then I will start a timer. So Jeremy, I would like you. And that's not a timer. That's a timer. There we go. So Jeremy, I would like you to draw this for Harriett. And your 30 seconds begin now. And everyone can look.
It's like, that's not a timer. This is a timer.
This is a timer.
Oh, I see you playing Timey Spoony before.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, I think this one's going to be interesting because I feel like it's a little mix of shows.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm curious to see how the artistic endeavors unfold in this episode.
No, my brain. I don't know how I'm going to do this round. I'm so sorry in advance, Jeremy.
It's time. Pen down. Okay, Jeremy, it's time to show your work to the class.
I believe in you.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Remember what I've said about this category as well?
TV.
To quote Roy Walker, say what you see.
3
Shit.
skulls and a boy? I don't know. I don't know. Don't condemn me on this, please.
With any consolation, Harriet, I legit have never heard of this show.
Oh, right.
Like,
Okay.
legit.
I will tell you what it isn't. It's definitely not Dead Men Play Golf.
Oh.
That sounds good though.
I
But
mean,
it sounds like a wonderful show.
Yeah.
If in doubt, take a random punt.
TV shows of 2024 so far. My brain has gone completely blank. See, I'm thinking pirates. The only thing I'm thinking is Our Flag Means Death because that's pirate related with skull and crossbones, but I'm probably wrong. So I'll go with Our Flag Means Death. I know I'm wrong.
That is not a correct answer. Freya and Charlotte, would you like to?
That was going to be my...
Oh, I was like, you were like, I thought, oh, Freya's got this one.
No, because I stuff as well, but...
Hey, there we go.
I was like, did they have a season this year, or... Because I remember it was last year.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's like skull
I
people.
don't think it's not Shogun because they're not Japanese enough.
No.
I think they're dead.
Exactly. If they were Japanese, they'd be alive. There's more Japanese people in Shogun than British people, I tell you that.
Was Freya, was One Piece out this year?
Yes.
Is it
But
what? Should we
Jeremy
go?
would have known, but Jeremy knows
Oh,
what
Jeremy would have known
so
that.
he would have given
yeah.
us a better fucking drawing.
You flatter me with that statement, but thank you.
He would have just drawn Luffy and been like, there you go.
I don't know. Do you just want to have a punt and just guess something? Like, I haven't got a clue.
Well, obviously it's a ship or a boat as the other one.
Yeah. So, I mean, the only other thing I can think of is something from like the 90s. So all I could be thinking is that they're making a remake of it, which is Pirates of Darkwater. But
What show?
yeah, but again, so you would have known that as well. So
Yeah, you would have known that, yeah.
I haven't got a clue. I've not
Unless
got.
they made up a TV show of Parts of the Caribbean, I don't think so.
I don't
So
know.
you want to take a guess?
Three Stooges go golfing.
Are you in agreement?
Yeah. I don't have any of that.
Yeah, wrong. So this is a show that actually starts this weekend, I believe, on Disney.
Oh,
It is
Oh!
Skeleton Crew.
Of course! I've been
I mean,
seeing
I
all
think.
the-
Oh no,
I
I
didn't
didn't
Yeah,
know.
even
but I've
know
been
this
seeing
was
all
a
the
thing.
fucking Twitch ads about it, and I'm like, it's Jude Law again.
yeah, I saw a poster. I was like, oh, Jude Law's in it. Oh.
I'm like, it's another fucking Star Wars TV series. No,
Yeah,
Can I just clarify? What's the boy thing or the.
It's meant to be a boat. It's meant to be a boat, but I was in a hurry.
Okay, no. I was just wondering. So for my
Also, in
clarity,
hindsight, I realised my flag did make it like a golf hole, which I had not considered. So...
it's a boy to me. So.
Golf hole.
Jude Law goes playing golf.
And I think you're right about our
Skeleton
Falcon
golf.
stuff. I think it came out last year, but it was released here this year, season 2. So.
Oh, okay. Jude Law is so old that now he has to play golf.
Golf with skeletons in space, and he's going to bump into Darth Vader, and they're going to have tea.
I honestly thought. Sorry.
I missed the days Jude Law was a robotic butler in Neo Yokio. But anyway, that was such a weird but strangely entertaining show with the giant Toblerone.
He was a charming.
Oh, I need to watch that.
You may not have my giant Toblerone.
You don't deserve this giant Toblerone. This is my giant Toblerone.
Who's the most eligible bachelor? Not the one with the giant Toblerone. Anyway, let us move on. So, Freya, would you like to draw next?
I will try my best.
Okie dokie, everyone, look away. Freya, I would like you to draw this. 30 seconds starts now when everyone else can look.
Mel's like, I got this.
Don't be too confident. I am rubbish. I'm known within my circle of friends for whenever they're like, oh, I've watched this program, you should watch it. And I'm like, I'll add it to the list. And it's my list is...
And it is never watched
so
at all.
long. No, that's just it. So, and then if I do get half an hour to watch or an hour to watch something, I just rewatch Criminal Minds because it's comfortable.
I just watch Whose Lines It Anyways compilations. Anyway, time.
All right.
Freya,
Okay.
let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll make it full screen. Make it full screen.
Okay. So there's a lady with an angry head and she's in love with it. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't think that's what Freya's drawn.
Okay, well, there's a table.
I might be wrong.
And there's like, oh, it's not. Is it someone sitting on a chair? I think it's someone sitting on a chair. And then they're not very happy. And then there's something on the table, and it's got a little heart. So they're in love with it, or it's in love with them. It looks like a head with an eye patch. Yeah, so along those lines. So this is a TV show that's coming out.
It has come out this year.
It has come out.
Yes.
Okay.
That's that already.
Um.
Can we give hints?
No.
No. Okay.
The drawing is the hint.
I'm getting distracted because I can see Harriett in the
The
screen.
thing is, like,
Hold on.
if you know the answer, you tell the context, and then you'll be like, oh yeah. But obviously, if you've never known, if you don't know the context, then it's very much.
Oh, is it a big cup of tea? Is that what I'm looking at? No. Okay. I've got a very weird imagination.
No. It's...
Okay, I'm gonna go. I haven't got a bloody clue. I'm trying to think of. I'm just randomly trying to think of something that's come out this year, and I'm drawing an absolute blank.
If in doubt, take a random guess.
Yes.
Hold on. My brain's just going through everything that's come out on Disney Plus recently. I'm going to go with Agatha All Along because that's the only thing I can think of.
It is not Agatha All Along. Pass it over to the other team.
Can I just say? No, I'm looking at the drawing, and you know I know he's not here, but you know the John Frakes, like the leg on the chair. That's what it looks like to me.
It looks like someone leaning on a bar or something.
Like so.
What head?
Not
That's
exactly.
the thing. It looks like a head, but also it looks like tea or like a pot or something.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just more...
It's the heart that's really making me like the heart in the middle is like that. That is like a link, and I can't figure out, partly because I don't watch TV, but I can't figure out what the heck could that be in relation to. Because there are some shows that have come out this year I can think of like name wise, but I can't think how it would link to what I think I'm seeing on screen. We could just say MasterChef.
Wait, that's out every year. Love is Blind? I don't know. That's usually
maybe. I mean, if that's the show that's come out this year, Harriet, I'll defer to you because I have no idea.
I'm thinking more of it with the hearts. It's like Love is Blind, Marriage at First Sight, First Dates. I don't know. Go with Love is Blind, probably. I know we're probably
I'll
wrong.
defer to you. Let's go for it.
Yeah, we'll go with Love is Blind.
It is not Love is Blind. The answer I was looking for.
Like a Dragon.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've watched half of it, ironically, but
Can you
what?
talk me through it? Can you
Talk through the drawing.
Okay. There's Kiryu-chan being all buff
Okay.
and sweaty. That's Majima coming out of a fucking trash can being like, Kiryu-chan!
Okay.
Oh,
fair. Yeah.
No, sorry.
it did look like a face. It was like,
So he basically, for those who haven't played the Yakuza games, Majima is a character that likes to pop out of really random places and surprise Kiryu, the main character, being like, "Oh, Kiryu-chan!" And Kiryu's just like, "Oh,
A
shit."
very eccentric character.
Is he the one
Very
that does the
eccentric.
disco dancing?
They both do the disco dancing in Zero.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No points for that one.
No.
So it's time to flip the drawers around, and we're going to Harriet. So everyone,
Do your
please,
thing, Harry.
look away now. Harriet, I'd like you to draw this. 30 seconds. Now start. Everyone else can look. There was quite confidence in that look. Harriet looked at that answer and went, yes, I know what's needed.
I can draw Yakuza.
I'm not saying you can't. I think the time limit is probably what didn't help as well. Like for me, like when I ran out of room to like
the time
draw...
limit and the tools that I'm working with. If I had a bigger space with my tablet, I would have probably crafted a better.
That is time. Pens down. Let's see the work, please.
I think I might have merged two into one.
Oh no.
Spice Girls, baby.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
That is superb.
yeah, that's a really... I love that. Oh my god.
Oh, Baba, I've got a hat.
Aria, that's so good. Oh, God.
Oh, Baba.
My tongue.
I will save the winning impersonations until this has been guessed.
Can
I
I
know
just
that-
ask, is that
yeah.
at all influencing what the answer is? What you've
No,
just
no,
No.
no, it's not.
No,
winning the boot.
we're just being silly.
If I've broken in, I've done my job.
Sorry, Jerry, I haven't got a clue either. So
I'm glad I'm not alone in that. But I need to have a guess either way. Let's have a think. Was there an anime this year involving a bear suit and a cake? Was there a TV show involving a bear suit and a cake? Probably, because budgets are tight. Go Loser Ranger, even though I know it's not.
Final answer.
Sure.
That's not what I'm looking for. Other teams,
Shock.
would you
Freya,
like
I'm
to
going to go
steal?
to you because you seem to know what this is. So
It's the bear.
Is it
What?
the bear?
oh, the chef
bear.
program.
It's because it's like, yeah,
a bear with a chef's
because he's a
hat.
chef and he's a bear.
Get it?
I mean, I think I went too meta, but
Hey!
I mean, come on. I'm very proud of that. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, it's a great drawing. Shit name for a show.
What I love, Harriet, is that your bear doesn't know why he's there. He's like,
Yeah, that's why I did the confused
It was like-
face.
It's my first day at cooking school.
It reminds me of the Doobus Goobus Winnie the Pooh thing. It's like, hello, Winnie the Pooh, your chef. I don't know why I'm here. But,
you're the president now, Mr. Pooh.
I told
You rule the world.
I don't know. I don't know how to cook the steak.
Help me, viewers, please. Help me.
Can I just serve them some honey? That makes everyone happy. Winnie the Pooh, you've won a Michelin star. I didn't do anything.
I don't want to erase this, but I know it's immortalized on.
It's like, I'll take a picture quick with your phone, so it's there forever.
Take a screenshot.
Take a screen. Yeah, take a quick photo. We must preserve Winnie the Bear.
So,
culture.
In the interest of feeling like I should at least be more aware than just the title of this. She's taking a selfie, even better. What's the premise of this show?
So the premise
is at a restaurant, a very high-class restaurant, and basically the shenanigans that happens within said. I'm not entirely sure where the bear comes into it, but I think they mean bear in kind of like a alpha. Because of the sous chef.
Because I think the guy who stars in it basically he inherits the restaurant from his brother who passed away, so he's kind of thrown into the deep end of running a restaurant. It's been running for a couple of seasons. It's one of the higher rated comedies at the moment. It's had a John Cena cameo as well, so you know it's popular. So I hear good things. I haven't seen it yet, but it's just like it seems to be very popular.
Johnson cameo yet?
Probably not.
So is this a reality show or a sitcom?
No, it's like a drama.
Drama.
It's a drama.
Okay. So the plot twist will be his brother's still alive then?
Probably.
At some point.
The brother is the bear. Whoa.
The brother's the bear. Wouldn't it be great if it was just he could see a bear that could cook, but no one else could? It's like it's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do for entrees? I don't know. Quick, bear. Don't look at me.
Oh no, slightly better idea. They try and do a ratatouille, but it's a bear under his hat, and it's just this giant.
His nigga's neck would break.
No one will notice.
It's like he's just going, help me. There's a giant
bear. Paw just comes out and like grabs a sous chef and eats it.
It's the sequel to Cocaine Bear, Chef Bear.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, other team. It's time to draw. Charlotte, you are drawing.
Okay.
And everyone can look away. Charlotte, I'd like you to draw this for me, please.
Oh, okay.
30 seconds has begun. Everyone else can look.
TV's weird.
I'm just in my head, the bear going to work.
I'm going to cook myself some salmon by sitting on Barry's back.
Judging around a master chef, and they're like, "So, Winnie, what have you cooked for us today?" Oh, I've got a pot of We told you this last week. You can't keep bringing in pots of honey and calling it.
But it's my showstopper.
You can't just put it in a different size jar.
Keep my hands up so you can see that I'm not still drawing.
Okay, but I put it in a flower pot this time. Winnie, just leave the room for the love of God.
Winnie, you were eliminated weeks ago. Why are you still here?
Because Christopher Robin.
Rabbit's dragging about the room, and someone said, "Oh, food!"
Yeah, like, come on, Pooh, get out, Pooh.
It's actually Robin's restaurant. He's a nepo baby.
Let's change the focus to Charlotte's drawing. Let's see what we've got. Look at that drawing.
Yeah, that's the penguin. Because they came out with came out with a show about the penguin.
That's really cute.
That's really cute. I love the little Batman that you drew on the side as well.
It's just kind of like someone's moustache is just blown away.
No, when you put the penguin and the bat together, it's like, oh yes, yeah.
There we go.
But yes, points there. Right, that's halfway through. We are going to go around again. Jeremy.
Oh no.
It's up to you. And I am going to give you this one. And I'd like you to
Oh,
draw.
sorry.
Oh, cover your eyes,
Sorry.
Charlotte.
Sorry.
Okay. I'd like you to draw this. 30 seconds has begun. Remember, if you don't know the show, draw what is
Oh no, I see.
written.
I just see a.
Yeah, everyone else can look, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
That's not what you didn't say.
I said.
Hey!
It's usually when he says 30 seconds have started. I know
Yeah.
then when to look.
I'm just gonna have to draw like the name of whatever it comes
There
up.
was.
I will not have seen any of these.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although, have you seen that? You know, because we're talking about Winnie the Pooh, and obviously there was the Blood and Honey games. They're doing a Popeye one.
Oh,
Yes!
Popeye the Slayer Man.
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah, it looks
God.
awful.
Now, Jeremy, I don't think that's because of you've heard of the Popeye news. I think this is probably to do with said drawing.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Come on.
Yeah,
Harriet,
me too.
Jeremy.
if I were to define this drawing, even by my own low standards,
Was-
you know what?
Cocaine. Oh.
If you get this, Harriet, I'll buy you a Pepsi.
The stakes have never been higher.
Bet.
Even I can't tell what it's like. Drew it.
I'm trying to tell what is that a cherry or something on the side.
Oh no! It makes sense to me now. Yeah.
Ian, please don't flatter me.
It's like a match or lighter fuel. I don't know.
Flamethrower Steve.
I feel like I owe everyone money making you all look at this.
Oh, sorry, stomach hurts. I don't know.
Correct answer.
If in doubt, take a wild stab in the dark.
I don't even know how to take a stab in the dark. Sorry, Jeremy. No offense.
We'll ask Ghostface.
Huh?
We'll ask Ghostface.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not a clue, by the way. It's just me referencing earlier.
No. Trying to think shows. I don't know. Is there a show called Light the Fuse or something like that? I have no clue. I honestly, genuinely have no. All I'm seeing is like a light being lit, or.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I know I'm wrong.
I see something that's slightly different.
That's my final answer.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Your final answer,
Light the
fuse. It's not what I'm looking for. Other team, would you like to steal?
So my
and get a Pepsi Max.
Yes, you get the Pepsi Max now, by the way.
So my recent thought is that I was thinking was that cherry, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I think that might be like a mixing bowl or something.
That's what I thought. It was like cereal with a spoon.
Cereal, yeah, okay. So I'm like, but I don't think there's anything called. I don't think there's any shows that's.
No, I'm trying to think of popular cereal names.
Frosties.
Like, is there a show coming out called like Lucky Charms or something?
Like, obviously, it's mixing. Is it mixing bowl?
Cake?
Because I don't know. Because I don't know. I feel like if you're having cereal, you pour it in a slightly different way. It's like, so I'm thinking, what? It looks like box powdered sugar or something.
Is it like a cake? Is it cake or not? Was there a show called like Not Cake or something? Like
there is, but that's more of the last year thing, cake or not. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm going to push you for an answer.
Okay, I'd say some kind of cooking thing, but I don't know any cooking shows that came out this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just say mix it or something.
Yeah,
mix.
Mixer.
Okay, before I reveal the answer, Harriet, do you want to take another stab? I'm not going to give you any points, but if you think you know this,
I was thinking either is it the cake is a lie or the Great British Bake Off, one or the other.
it's neither.
Okay, that's fine.
I am looking for sugar.
What the fuck?
Right?
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like some kind of political drama or something. Wait,
So-
wasn't there a fucking movie called Sugar, and it was had about Richard Nixon or something? Right?
Congratulations on identifying my spoon, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was a cherry to begin
Someone
with.
said
and then I was
sugar.
like-
Someone said it in the chat.
I thought it was
someone
powdered
actually in the
sugar.
here said sugar.
Yeah, I thought it was powdered sugar, but I wasn't. I didn't know.
I didn't know there was a show called Sugar.
Yeah,
No,
Sugar.
genuinely didn't.
No, it was an Apple TV detective
Oh,
series.
that's
with
why I
Colin
wouldn't
Farrell.
know about it, because it's fucking Apple TV.
But yeah, the idea, the concept, which you probably figured out now, is I was trying to pour sugar into a bowl, but I ran out of time
Yeah.
to do the bowl, then tried to do a spoon, realized it looked like a cherry, then the time ran out. And I couldn't remember I don't know how to
Well,
draw
you drew a
sugar
really
coming out of
good
the packet.
cherry, Jeremy.
And this is why I don't draw.
No, like we got the concept, okay? It's just we didn't.
Yeah, I just never
we
heard of
didn't
the show.
understand the actual show name because
Genuinely never heard of it. Yeah.
Right, I do hear good things about that as well. So it's like Colin Farrell's just having a very quite good year on TV, apparently. So,
is there a poster for that? Out of interest.
that was the poster.
Oh, we didn't come up last time.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Colin Farrell. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen enough of that.
right. So, Freya, it's time for you to draw again.
Yes.
Let's see how you handle this. And 30 seconds has begun. And it's off. Withdrawing the TV shows off the yeah.
Truth be told, when it came to sugar, when I saw the word, my initial thought was, how do I do a System of a Down reference? And then I thought, I can't think of that in 30 seconds. I'll draw a bag of sugar.
I wouldn't have got that either.
I would have probably put a pile of what looked like cocaine and then been like, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Good fight over it.
Right, Freya. Ready?
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, Squid Game. Well, Squid Game Part 2, I should say.
Yes.
I don't know what it was called.
There's a part 2?
Yes,
Yeah,
Series
coming
2 is
out
due to launch next
Of
month.
course there is.
That was such a
I've only, seen
series.
half, I've only seen half of it, so...
It's more the fact when you think about how popular the original Squid Game was. It was obviously Netflix.
Yeah.
Was like,
Money.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
It's taken what? Isn't it taking them like 3-4 years to get around to Series 2?
They want to do it properly, which is
Go
good.
in a coffee. Because I remember on YouTube or TikTok, everyone was doing the freaking coffee biscuit thing where you have to like do the shape.
They've done that reality thing now, haven't they?
Yes, it
Yes.
wasn't well received. I don't think.
I have a request from the chat for Jeremy. Jeremy, if you haven't done already,
No.
Self wants it for reasons.
I know. That's why I'm not.
Oh, let Felf see it.
Oh, give Falf content.
Content.
Oh,
There you go.
Put it in full screen. Put it in full screen.
This is when I cue the tasteful art music.
Do, 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 do.
There
We
you
are
go.
all cultured
Yeah.
people. We know what we're after. We know what we want.
And this lovely picture was
There
drawn
we
by
go.
Jeff.
It's all good. You can take it on screen now, Jeremy. Felf has given critique.
That's what you need as an intro. You need
praise.
the drawings from the past just scrolling along sidely and just like panning up and down.
Jeremy, you can take the picture
Jeremy!
now.
You've
No,
done
you
the
can look at
thing.
it forevermore now.
Crying. No.
Well, Felf
You
wants
wanted it again, you can have it forever.
Felf
I'm
wants
gonna-
you to know
I'm
it's
gonna draw.
beautiful.
I'm gonna draw.
No, he's
Unfortunately.
crying now.
If I see you Photoshop me on that in any way, Felf, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I know what you do.
We all know.
that is a threat, bro. That's a
Right.
threat.
Harriett, it is your turn. Let's see how you handle this. 30 seconds has begun. Everyone else can look.
Oh,
Peekaboo. I
Where's
draw
the baby?
you.
Peekaboo. Where's the baby? Peekaboo.
Stop setting off fireworks, Jeremy. It's not safe.
Let me have my fun.
Stop laying fireworks out of my house. See that
This is me
picture
trying
of
to
the
redeem
back?
myself. I can't draw, but I've got special effects.
Give him the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle,
Time.
Razzle dazzle 'em.
and they'll never catch wise.
Harriett.
What if?
I'm so excited, Harriet.
Ian. Don't be. This is.
Oh my god, they finally serialized Jesus Christ Superstar.
So, I've got a lot of directions I could go in with this. All of them wrong. Because being the heavy metal nerd that I am, my immediate thought was like, oh, it's probably going to be something like Ghost or Black Sabbath related, because Ghost had a film this year. It could be the Ghost film. But then I thought, Ian Dupree doesn't know who Ghost are. It won't be that.
I do. I listen to Square Hammer.
All right, cool. Fair.
Rats is a good song as well.
I retract my statement. That being said, based on that drawing, I have no idea. I can identify what the drawing is of.
Okay.
Across. But I couldn't say any more than that because I don't know. So, in the interest of trying to give a competent answer based on a show that did come out this year, which I know it's not, Doctor Who.
I'm going to give you another chance here. And I'm going, because I would like you to succeed in this round. I really would.
Mate, you ain't gonna...
All I am going to say is say what you see.
What? It's a cross.
Yes!
Yes!
It's a
You can
cross!
hear me. You probably heard me heavy breathing. At the point, I literally closed my eyes. I had my hands screwed. I'm like, Jeremy, you said it. Don't. I was genuinely getting angry.
I was thinking.
I don't know it!
I know, but it
I was
was
thinking because a lot of the options in this round have been very literal, and I'm like, it's got to be something that just cross or something.
I know, because instantly my brain went off because I think there's some like Pope is dead show coming out, and I was like, oh crap, what's the name of it? What's the name of it? I was like, no.
Yeah. I'm like, no, let's think about it. It's probably just it's just cross.
My other option was that, and I'm like, I think the other one was better.
I have Amazon Prime and I've not seen this thing flagged a single time.
Damn. Yeah,
that's because Black Adam's taken over it.
Yes, yes, it is. Black Adam is being heavily pushed on my Prime at the moment, and I refuse to watch it.
Hey.
Yes. Right. One more round of drawing to go. It's Charlotte's turn for the last time in this round.
I'm going to make you all look at this again.
Sugar.
We love sugar.
Da, 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 da. Honey, honey. Right, everyone look away, and let's go. I'm curious about this one. Let's see how you handle this one.
Don't be curious. Okay.
And everyone else can look.
For any consolation, I was also going to then quote the name of the Iron Maiden song's Sign of the Cross. I was just going to go full metal, hoping like there had been something.
Harriett draws the X, Jeremy. Elon Musk. The Elon Musk biography. Oh man, when we get an Elon Musk biopic, that's just the most realist AI shit we've ever seen.
Time!
Honestly, Jeremy, fair play, you actually got it. So.
I mean,
Yeah. It was basically
it's the most token point I've ever got on this.
He was just like, yeah, I feel sad for you. Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte. Let's see. Okay.
Oh. Huh. That's interesting.
This is a literal say what you see.
Okay. So there's question marks. There's a bunch of people. There's some wigglies. Almost like a wave. Was there a show called Body Pattern or something? This
Oh, sorry.
body. Body passage. Body waves.
The Rock says.
The Rock says. TikTok, boom.
Don't make me get the octopus.
Oh god.
Fuck no! Don't put out your bunches.
Please ignore the fact that I drew the third one with a massive dong. I didn't mean to.
No, now I'm gonna look at that constantly now. So I'm just like, oh, big dick.
Now that you've said it. Jeremy's like all in there.
Gotta say.
Okay. Is the fact that he's got a big dick relevant to the show?
No, not at all.
Okay. Because then I was thinking like, oh,
I
it's like,
ignore it.
oh, because then it's like sex education or something.
I have a bevy of wrong answers to show you in a second.
Oh, oh! I see the comment. Piling up in
Okay.
numbers.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
go
dear.
with body patterns or something. If that exists at all.
So your final answer is body patterns.
Yeah.
Not the answer I'm looking for, I'm afraid. Other team.
Jeremy,
Yes, Harriet.
I will ask the question. Do you have any clue?
I mean, honestly, my initial thought was Doctor Who. Because of the question marks, like,
Oh
who
yeah,
are
that's
they?
true.
Kind of the wavy lines
There are
involved in
many.
drawing.
There are many doctors.
True.
That was my initial thought, but I don't. But then, on the notion we were told, it's like a very literal thing. I don't know how a doctor would factor into that, unless that's meant to be like the lines on like the pulse reader thing, which I can't think of the cardiograph thing.
Like an ECG sort of thing.
There you go, that's the one. So that literally was my only thought, but I can't give you a full blown explanation. I also can't confirm if the doctor has a big dong or not, but you know.
I mean,
just ask Georgia Tennant, see what she says.
I mean. Anyway, Doctor Who doesn't sound too bad of a guess, actually. I will say, because obviously we've had more than one Doctor.
And technically, the one this year was a relaunch, even though it's season whatever, but it's also season 1.
Should we go with Doctor Who?
Let's do it. What have we got to lose other than no points?
Exactly. We'll go with Doctor Who then. I think we're in agreement. So yeah.
Doctor Who is not the correct answer I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm looking for free body problem.
Genuinely, again, never heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see it now. Yeah, 3 body.
I drew 3 people, and then I thought, wait, it's bodies. So I tried to like scribble out the bit that wasn't relevant.
Oh, okay, I get you. Right.
Yeah.
So
Never heard of it.
So in the
Yeah,
chat
no.
we have whose torso is that? Headless, feetless men. Whose body?
Is it anyway?
Recognizing your powers just by their boobs.
Wasn't there actually a TV show where they kind of like lifted up?
Yeah, it's
a
Naked
panel?
Attraction.
That's
Yeah,
Naked
that was,
Attraction.
Ignore the song.
Never. Yeah, who's losing? Jeremy, what Iron Maiden song is this?
Oh,
What 1990s WWE even? Oh, it might be an Undertaker thing. But if there's bodies involved.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah. Bravo.
Amazing.
That was
That was
incredible.
good. I'm just like I not heard of three body problem.
No, neither have
I
I.
was seeing
What?
the squiggles and I thought that was like a wave of some form.
I've
I
heard
thought-
of the three body problem, but not the TV show, The Three Body Problem.
Oh, okay.
Like a
Oh, is
bubble.
it a book or something?
It's like a theoretical mathematical problem that I don't think
Oh!
it's able to solve. It's something to do with gravitational.
Right. That makes,
Oh, okay.
that makes sense. Sorry, is it like is this show a drama then?
I'm
Or is
assuming
it-
it's like it's about people trying to solve
It looks
or
like that
something.
kind of thing. Unless it's a biopic on the people who drew it, did it even.
Maybe.
I think it might. I think it's from the people who did like it's from the showrunner team of Game of Thrones, possibly. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure.
So we're probably decent then.
Right. Anyway, that is the end of that round. Thank you for your drawings. And we went to our penultimate round, which is a nice fast-paced round, which I like to call Next Lines. And the clue is in the picture there.
It means
Uh,
no
Thank you. I
worries.
was like, one hog.
It means no worries. It means no worries. It's very simple. Guess the next line in the Disney song. You will get 2 points for the correct lyric and a point for identifying the movie. So
Pint.
a point.
I thought you said a pint. I was very excited.
A point. A point. A
It
point.
comes in pints. I'm
A
guessing
point.
one.
When I
It was a young one.
Very nice.
So yes, nice and simple. So just write the lyric, write the thing. I'm not going to be too harsh. So it basically, if you're out by a word or two, but you've given me the general gist of it, I will give you some points for that. So.
Okay, I'm gonna use text for this one on my notes app rather than
Okay.
drawing with my, because that would be so much easier than me trying to
No worries.
break the words on my phone. Like,
When
Okay.
I was.
Oh, no, I'm not going to stylus.
Wah.
Right.
oh wait, no,
ready
I
to
have
begin.
a. Do you actually have a style?
Sure.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Your first one is, I know that your powers of retention.
Oh shit!
I know that your powers of retention.
Can't believe Ian's not going easy on us. What the fuck?
I might have a few easy ones. Who knows?
And it's the movie you get the bonus point.
So you get 2 points for the next part of the song, and you'll get a point for the movie. So if in doubt, just write the movie.
Can you get a point? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you get a point from the movie?
Yeah. If you think you know the movie, put it down anyway, and I will give you a point. So that point is not dependent on whether or not you know the lyric or not.
Yeah.
So let's kick off with Charlotte. I was wet as a warthog backside, Lion King. Freya.
Yeah, I said it was from Be Prepared from Lion King, so it definitely sounded that.
Harriett. As I was wet as a warthog's backside, Lion King, yep, and
That's a confident answer right there.
I don't remember the words.
I know that your powers of retention are cheaper than a cost of an extension.
Amazing. Yes, that's definitely what Scar was trying
are
to
as wet as a warthog's backside. That is points all round, apart from Jeremy.
I'm glad I got the right song though.
It's such a good song.
Right song in my head. I just don't remember all the lyrics.
Do we get
top
points for
5
slight trivia? Because
Go on.
halfway through that song, it's not Jeremy Irons, it's Jim Cummings.
Cummings.
It's
Jim
just
Cummings.
I love that fact because you can listen to the actual moment.
You can't hear
It
it.
got to the point where, because Jeremy Irons was having a really bad time singing the last bit of the song, so they were like, oh shit, we need this to sound good. So they were like, hey, Jeremy Cummings,
Yeah,
You
just-
wanna do it?
you want to come do this song
You're
for us?
amazing.
Well, scruffy beard, and everyone's going, I don't know how to sing this last song. Get someone else. I'm Jeremy Irons. I'm sad.
Ooh,
It's one of the best villain songs ever.
Yeah.
I have
It
to
is.
say. I
So
love it
much.
so much.
There we go. Right. Let's kick on. Let's move on to this one. Life is your restaurant.
Life is like a hurricane.
No, don't.
Sorry.
I think it's this.
Life is your restaurant. It's not run by bears. Hello.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I brought you honey in the shape of a bee. Is that just a bee, Winnie? No.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Oh, I can't fucking spell.
I
I'm
think
having
it's this.
having that issue as well with my totally correct answer.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
I'm completely wrong, but
Let's go, Harriet. Life
Oh,
is your
why?
restaurant.
I thought it was this, and I'm your maitre d' from Aladdin.
Okay, we'll move on to Charlotte.
I went with that too.
Life is your maitre d'. Yep, I can see that.
Spelled Aladdin wrong, but I did it again.
I did that, but I didn't spell maitre well. I
Okay,
can't remember
no
how to
worries.
spell maitre d'.
I spelled it the same as you.
Life is your restaurant. What a wonderful phrase from Beauty and the Beast.
That's not even the...
It's a good guess, but
Okay,
it
look,
was.
for the record, so my thinking, sorry Ian, my thinking was, I don't know, so I put 2 different answers, hoping one might be right on the off chance.
Oh, I
That's
can...
3 movies in 1.
Oh, I can increase my fucking text thing. That makes things so much easier. Okay, I can change my font color and my text size, so it won't be quite so shit to look at the thing.
So, yes, that was from a friend like me, from Aladdin. Right, okay, let's go. Let's go with this one. You've got a friend in me.
Okay,
Oh,
but which
no.
one? There's
No,
like a
I know what
million
you've done.
versions.
Oh no.
Which one though? There's like...
Write down and find out.
This is evil.
Are we ready?
No.
Nope, nope.
Yes.
Nope, I think Charlotte's still scribbling.
Oh, okay.
There. Right. Okay.
Kick us off.
I don't know. I think
We'll
it's
always
Toy
be
Story,
together.
but
Toy
I don't know
Story.
the lyric.
Harriet.
I didn't know, so I just went with You Got a Friend of Me. You Got a Friend of Me, Toy Story. Because I know it's
Okay.
repeated twice.
Freya.
I went very meta with this. At the end of Toy Story 2, when Wheezy, the penguin, is singing, the Barbies are behind and they say, yes, you do.
Okay.
Oh.
It went really meta. I was like, yeah, I remember they do that.
And Jeremy.
Repeat. Yeah.
So are you saying you're repeating the line that's on the screen?
Correct.
Did you want to put down a film choice?
I didn't know it until you guys all started showing your answers, so I'm going to be honest and say no.
Okay. I was looking for You Got a Friend in Me.
Yeah.
From Toy
That was
Story.
my
Thank
first answer, but then I thought I'd be funny and be like, oh yeah, what about when the Barbies say it?
So
I thought you'd go, no, because it was the second time they said it.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. I was like, okay, but do you mean the first time they say that or the second time they say that?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't know the
And it
second
goes
time
in two
after.
different lyrics.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a trick question.
I recognise the song. I just
Sneaky.
could not, for the life of me, pick out the film for whatever reason. Like, just it wouldn't
You
come to
gotta
my brain.
think of Randy Newton in your head going, "You got
Mm.
He's gonna pick up an apple. Maybe he's about to eat the apple. No, he's not gonna eat the apple.
One bite, two
Left
bite.
foot, right foot, left
Left
foot,
foot.
right foot."
A good classic family joke there.
One of the best.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Let's go for this one. A Kingdom of Isolation.
Oh.
At the moment, the chat is debating how to kidnap Jeremy and make him watch Disney films.
We can do it on Sunday.
Oh.
Or tell Matty.
Oscar and Felf are plotting this right now.
I'm also realising just how bad my handwriting is.
Yeah, that's why I'm using text, because I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be writing this out.
Right, are you ready to answer this one?
Yeah.
And I'm going to start off with Harriett.
And it looks like I'm the queen from Frozen.
Charlotte.
It looks like I'm the queen. A person.
Freya.
A kingdom of isolation. Yeah, that looks like I'm the queen.
I nearly sung it myself, to be fair.
And
Really
Jeremy.
hard. Though.
Oh, Jeremy.
For the record, I've never seen Frozen, so
Well,
I
I-
didn't notice from that.
No,
You're very lucky.
So,
my
a
God.
Kingdom of
I've seen it.
Isolation will be your eternal damnation, Moana.
I mean, I haven't seen Moana, but I'm sure that's not a song from it. Anyway.
Again.
There we go.
I like how Jeremy is trying. I think that's.
Do you know what? I appreciate the effort.
Yeah,
I'm
I
learning.
appreciate
You're
it.
giving
He's
it
like-
a go.
He's
He's
giving
giving
it a
it
go.
a good
That's the
go.
most important.
I'm not giving it a country try. I'm giving it a deep sea try because there's no over these.
Good. But Jeremy, here's your next one. What can I say except
Oh, hold on. Can't spell.
No, autocorrect. That's not what I wanted to put.
just from the previous one, a Kingdom of Isolation, it's Charing Cross
Charing
Station.
Cross.
That's the UK dub.
So I've just ended up guessing this answer. It's brilliant. And I'll put it on screen in a second.
Okay.
So, Jeremy.
Hang on.
All right.
Poor Jeremy, we're just getting him out of the way.
Jeremy
essay,
Jeremy
I
seems to be writing
so
way too much.
Oh no.
You
It's like
don't know
Celebrity
that.
Celebrity Jeopardy is like all you need to do is write down a number, and it looks like this contestant is writing far too much.
Okay.
Jeremy, what can I say except
A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes.
That was horrifying.
Ian, we're wrestling fans. We should know this.
I'll deal with you in a bit.
Oh, you're in trouble, boy.
Jeremy gets fired.
Anyway, Charlotte.
You're welcome.
Okay. Moana. Freya.
What can I say except that you're welcome? Or in the case of the live action film, he's going to say, what can I say except I'm real now?
Harriet.
You're welcome. And I thought add in a little rock with a raised eyebrow. Jeremy,
If he does that in the fucking film, I'm going to lose my shit.
I have questions.
I mean, you have questions?
Jeremy, it was referenced quite a few times coming up to WrestleMania.
Was it?
Honestly, delete this.
Let's delete this.
But Harriett, what you need to remember is I don't have access to WWE television, so I never watched it. But it would have been
It's Moana.
Yeah? I didn't know it.
On WWE television.
I do want to know.
He sung it to Mama Rhodes. He sung it to Mama Rhodes.
In the live action
And Mama
one,
Rose just went,
No.
Is
Right,
Alan
we're done.
Tudyk going to be in it?
Huh?
Is Alan Tudyk
Right.
going to be in the remake?
oh, I
It would be
live
impressive
action.
if he was. It's CGI
He
chicken.
better be somewhere. Like, just
Hey.
dressed as a chicken and a
Oh,
pig.
Hoping that the guy from Flight of the Conchords will be back as
Oh, the giant
yeah,
crab.
Jermaine
Jermaine.
Clement. I
yeah.
love him.
Jermaine Clement. Yeah.
I think I
Right.
saw Moana when it first came out in the cinema, but I remember nothing of it, other than the fact it was a film that existed.
That's fair.
I need to see
And
it.
thus our life continued. With this question, who put the Gladiator?
I almost fucking said it.
I know they sung it as well. Do you know? I am going to put my hands up. I have not seen this in full.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's a sin. I know.
I watched this too much as a kid because my brother
Yeah, same.
my brother was fucking obsessed with it, and he was like obsessed with the villain from this film, so he kept like
It's
quoting it all
one of
the
the few I haven't seen. I've seen the cartoon variant to it.
Oh yeah.
The TV show was surprisingly quite entertaining.
Yeah,
Most of the Disney spin-offs were. Aladdin was great.
Yeah.
Aladdin was
It was in that
fantastic.
golden era. It was in that nice golden era. Basically, a spin-off show was not bad,
yeah.
except your
Mermaid.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
Except your Atlantis were basically, well, we're going to be the kids' X-Files, but your film bombed, so you're only getting 3 episodes into a movie. Oh,
Yeah, like Cinderella 2.
or Cinderella 3, A Stitch in Time.
No, Cinderella 3 is actually really good.
Well, she time travels, right?
What? So the concept is that the Lady Tremaine and the stepsisters, they find the fairy godmother, steal her wand, and then they go back in time to stop Cinderella from going to the ball, and then Anastasia then pretends that she's the one that the slipper fits, and so they're like, whoa, but then Anastasia's like has a redemption and like becomes a good person. And it's like, no, while Cinderella is like trying to make sure that he remembers who she is.
I will say the songs in Cinderella 2 are pretty decent.
Yeah, the song is really good. My favorite bit of Cinderella 3 is when the king and the prince are on the stairs, and the king's like, don't you take another step, and he's like, okay, and he jumps out a window.
As you do. As you do. But, Harriett, who puts the Gladiator?
Hercules.
Charlotte, who puts the Gladiator?
Hercules.
Freya, who puts the Gladiator?
Hercules.
Jeremy, who puts the Gladiator?
Go on, Jeremy.
Come on,
Jeremy.
The King of the Swingers, the Jungle VIP Hercules.
Yeah.
Give him a fucking point. Give him a fucking point.
Yay!
Can I make a point? I originally had Jungle Book written down, and I suddenly thought Gladiator. Wait, wasn't Hercules a freaking gladiator? I've never seen it. I'll put it down and see what happens. Literally my brain thinking.
Jeremy won.
Jeremy,
Well,
Jeremy
yeah.
won the world a million.
the next thing. Whose daring deeds are great theatre?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, this one stumps me.
What's his fucking name? Okay, I'm just gonna put the movie.
Are we ready?
No,
Oh, hold
no,
on.
no.
Give me a
I'm
moment,
just
give me a
writing out my last
No,
answer.
I've got to keep writing the answer. Got to keep writing.
Always writing.
Never stop writing. Never stop writing. Except now. Please. Please. Please.
I just started writing. It's already not that legible.
I I know I'm wrong with this, but
Right, it's time to. I will get some answers, and I will start the round robin with Freya, whose daring deeds are great theatre.
So I can't remember his fucking name for the life of me, but the movie I thought was Strange World because it's the fucking. It sounds like the song that they have at the very beginning of Strange World when they're showing the exposition of the adventurer dad, who's like really hench and alpha.
Okie dokie. So, Strange World. Charlotte, whose daring deeds are great theatre.
Hercules.
Harriett, whose daring deeds are great theatre.
I just put Princess and the Frog because I honestly had no clue.
Jeremy, whose daring deeds are great theatre.
Sir Rattigan, the world's greatest rat. From the Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, please tell me that's the right answer.
It's Hercules.
Yes. Oh. It's the next line in the song.
So I deliberately went, who put the gliding gladiator? Hercules, whose daring deeds are great theatre.
Great theater. Hercules. Sorry, I was obsessed because I was obsessed with the live action, like the action pack Xena and Hercules series. So anything to do with Greek mythology, I watched. So
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen the film. That's the only line I know. It's the first one.
Oh no!
It's a banging song, to be fair.
And the nicest guy. That's all I remember.
Ian, I fucking hate you. Fuck's sake.
Although no, he did a Trixie one earlier, so I know there's going to be another Trixie.
Yeah.
There might not be a Trixie one earlier. Let's go this for our penultimate one. Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat.
Oh, Ricky Dicky Dicky. This one.
I'm gonna say you should know this.
Yeah, considering who I've cosplayed.
Charlotte, so keen. The answer's already up on the screen.
Wow! Sorry, I completely just went.
It's like I'm gonna rock to the beat and show the answer.
I was singing the song and I just got lost. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, Harriet, everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat.
Who knows where it's at from the Aristocats?
Freya,
Who knows where it's at?
Yes, from the Aristocats. I'm pretty certain that's what Charlotte got. Who knows where it's at?
Sorry. I got overexcited.
Oh no, Jeremy. Oh no, Jeremy, what did you say, Jeremy?
The only cat.
I would love if you put 101 Dalmatians on this.
Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who can get your own back is what I wrote because I don't know it. And I put rescue is down under.
Jeremy, I love how you just come up with the funniest.
I mean, also Basil the Mouse Detective is a great shout from the last one. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I
was thinking if it wasn't the Strange World one, it would have been Radigan, but then it's sort of on there. But yeah,
Strange World doesn't get enough love.
I just can't
Anarchy.
What is the name of the dad? Because I can't fucking remember. Not the dad, the granddad. Dad. I can't remember his fucking name.
Oh yeah, no, I can't remember.
Why are you so mad? I've proven I know some Disney films.
Why you're so mad? It's game. Why you so mad?
Right.
Because the cat's the only cat, Hercules.
Hercules. Meow. Right. Here is your last one for this round.
What was the answer?
Oh, who knows where at?
Oh, okay. I assumed it was, but I thought, wait, on the off chance.
It's on the off chance. Off the off chance, it was that show. Anyway, here's your last one. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest.
Oh no!
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest.
I can sing it, but I can't put it in words. Can I just sing it? Can I just sing it as my answer? Is that okay?
We can do when we come back. I mean, in terms of the film, I'm not going to lie. The clue's in the clue.
Oh my god, it's Forest, the movie.
Forest, the movie.
Forest, the movie.
Oh. That's what I've got in my head.
It's when I think of this film, I immediately just remember how damn good Peter Ustinov is. It's Prince John.
Yeah.
Mummy! Yes! Jules! Jules!
I've got a dirty thumb.
Wait, I have a paper crown. Give me a moment. Oh, this is not in reference to me winning, because I doubt I am, but I'm just saying this is...
Wow, Harriett.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Kind of falls down a little bit. As it does in the movie.
Right,
Yeah,
so let's see how we did with this one. Charlotte, Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest.
Been a while, so I think it's talking back and forth about what the other had to say.
Okie dokie.
Something like that.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I had an array of ones in my head, but I couldn't pin one, so I just put Robin Hood. I know it's the movie Robin Hood, so.
I will go to Jeremy because Freya wants to sing the answer.
Okay, well, I've put the answer of Robin Hood.
You're getting a point.
I took a stab in the dark at that, to say the least.
Good.
I think the lyrics are Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, going to the corner shop to buy a cornetto.
Oh my god, I can't believe Robin Hood was actually part of the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not the corner shop blues.
There you go, right?
So, Freya, Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest.
So this is a different line to what Charlotte has. The one that I had in my mind was oodaladi, golly what a day.
That's what I had in my head as well.
Yeah.
So the one I was looking for was laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. So I think one or two words is off for Charlotte, but I will give Charlotte points on that one. So
I mean, Jeremy, you said a stab in the dark. Are you sure not a bow and arrow to a tree?
I still like that film. It manages to animate a snake crossing its arms.
Yes.
Harriet, for the record, I wasn't ignoring what you said. I was trying to think of, was there a game or a film where like an arrow to the knee was something? Then my brain crashed and I thought, move
Did
on.
I say knee or tree? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's Skyrim.
You think it's
arrow to
Skyrim?
the knee. Yeah.
I've never played it. So.
Neither have I.
It's time for a score update. Let me get the video. Score update. This is interesting.
Jeremy.
So in last place, definitely taking home a wooden spoon right now with 18 points with fireworks in the background is Jeremy Graves. It then starts to get interesting towards the top.
Uh-oh.
In third place with, I would like to say, a 25-point advantage over Jeremy with 41 points.
Flippin' heck.
Is Charlotte. In second place, ahead by 2.
Oh.
Harriett with 43.
Ooh.
Ahead by 7 with 50 points on the board. It's Freya. And the final round could make things very, very interesting.
Yes, that's right. It's that Pokemon! It's Pokemon! What?
Well, it is Herd Mentality. It is the classic Herd Mentality game, but with some geeky focused prompts. Herd Mentality is a game from Big Potato Games. Really good fun. Do get that if you would like. Do get it. It's quite a nice sort of a social discussion game. So
Yeah.
I am going to give you a number of prompts, and the aim of the game is to try and match your answers with other people in the group. So if you match your answers and you form a majority, you'll earn yourself 2 points per prompt. There are no points awarded for tie, so if things are split down the middle, there's no clear winner. No one gets a point. However, and I'm going to move over to a new screen for this, we're going to go over to this screen here. If you are the odd one out with an answer, you will be placed beside our lovable Digimon. Let's say hello to him right now. Where is he?
Agumon.
Agumon. Agumon. Hello, friend.
Oh.
So,
what if I went Angel Woman?
Well,
With Angel Woman.
yeah. So basically, if you are where Freya is right now, and our Digimon friend is on the screen, you're not going to earn any points this round.
Oh,
I have a chance. I have a chance.
my punishment.
So basically, what you don't want to be is in where Freya is and with Digimon on the screen, because that means someone is not getting points in this round, which could very well affect how the game ends. So, but yeah, so basically, and even better, I'm playing too.
Oh.
Oh my god, is this the Dekker Dane sweep finally?
Well, I can't win. I can't gain any points, but I can make things interesting with some answers.
I genuinely thought you were going to say you could earn points, then you're going to beat me. I genuinely thought that's why you were doing it.
I'm not that.
Genuinely.
I'm not that.
I saw Jeremy's heart sink there for a moment.
Pokemon, I loved you in Lord of the Rings.
I was going to say, that's my favourite Pokemon, just to annoy people.
So,
Fine, we have to get the ring to Demon's
so yes,
house.
basically, it's kind of put any answer, but remember the aim of the game is to try and match answers. Basically, think of common answers. Uniqueness is fun, but it will get you in trouble. So let's start off. Let's start off with something. Let's start with a nice simple question to get off with. Which superhero group would you join? The Avengers or the Justice League? 2 answers for this one. I have an answer.
I've got an answer. Should I put a hand up?
Okay, I will take this off screen for a second so we can all start showing our answers together. So, my first answer for this one is I chose Avengers. Jeremy, what did you choose?
The JLA.
Okay, one apiece. Harriett.
Avengers.
Freya.
Fingers.
Avengers. So Charlotte has Avengers. Jeremy is going. Oh no. Oh no. So. So there are points around for Harriett, Mel, and Charlotte. Jeremy, would you like to come to this square for me, please?
Oh, Jeremy. I'm so sad. Bye, Jeremy. You were my good corner buddy for a moment.
But we've still got a few more prompts, so there's every chance Jeremy can leave that square. But the thing is, someone might very well be losing points now. So
Baby.
the Avenger bus is coming.
Hey, baby, looked internet.
Hey, whatever.
You want to meet
Right.
up?
Right, let's go with this one. Name a popular franchise based off a toy.
Oh,
All right, we need to.
Or name a toy franchise is probably a bit more.
I mean,
Harriet, let's sort of brainstorm this. You know what I want. Let's go.
I don't even know what I want.
Because my
You
brain
mean
has just
what?
given up. Do you mean it was a toy first, then it evolved from that?
No, just a toy franchise.
I would say toy
I'm
first.
genuinely confused. Sorry.
2 seconds. Let me change this.
Excuse me.
Let's do.
Diet.
I will change. I will change it so it's a bit more interesting.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay. I might have got this wrong, but
Franchise of toys. There you go. 8. How many votes? Oh,
I'm ready.
let's have a smiley face.
are we ready?
Sure.
Let's start with Harriett.
Oh no, why me? Transformers.
Freya.
Robots in disguise.
Charlotte
Say
for
Freya!
majority. That's one.
Oh,
Jeremy, what was the answer you've written?
Marvel Legends.
This bitch was in TF Nation last weekend!
I tell you what, Harriet, only because you mentioned it on Facebook the other day.
Oh,
And then I was like, oh, I know that Harriet knows Transformers, and I think I know Ian does, so I'm going to go with that. Because I was going to put Barbie.
oh.
Or Paw Patrol.
Yeah, Bobby was my second go, but then I knew Harriet and Jeremy were here, so I was like, oh yeah, they're going to choose Transformers. Totally. Jeremy's definitely going to choose Transformers. Jeremy knows so much about Transformers. He loves Transformers. He's got everything on the
Okay. Let's move on to an anime discussion now.
Oh dear.
Should anime filler episodes be watched
Oh.
or skipped?
Oh.
No matter what
See,
I say, no matter what I say, we know what's going to happen.
I have a third answer, and that is that it really depends on what the.
But I would say if you were like a constant. I'm butchering that word, but basically, if you were a prolific anime viewer and you loved your shows, when it came to filler episodes, what is the opinion? That is what we're looking for.
Let's see if the herd doesn't agree with my opinion on what I think people are going to say, but not necessarily what I agree with.
Let's make this. Jerry, why don't you start us off?
What? Just give me the crushing blow of destiny now. Skip.
Charlotte.
Watched.
Harriet.
I feel like I'm crushing Jeremy.
Freya.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm done.
You can't make this shit up!
Wait!
Jeremy, come back.
No, that's
okay.
I don't know. He's writing his will. He's like,
Jeremy.
Jeremy, can I have your Blu-ray collection, please?
no.
So you also skip, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. You totally also skip, Jeremy. The reason why I don't skip is because I'm always watching anime in the background, so I don't really pay attention half the time, so I wouldn't even know if it was filler or not.
Oh, I should say, like, my opinion is just watch it.
Yeah,
Like-
just watch the damn thing.
Yeah.
Unless it's One Piece, and then it's like, okay, then it's... The thing is, like, so when I was saying it depends, it's because if it's like a big group anime, and there's an arc that's based on the character that you like, then I'm more inclined to watch it. But if it's a filler arc on a character I don't give a shit about, then I'm less inclined to be like, you know what?
I mean, same with Naruto. Yeah.
I mean,
Just
it
watch
also
a big
depends in
episode.
some cases where they actually add a character that then becomes canon in the remainder of the anime that's not in the manga. It's rare,
Yeah, that's true.
but it does happen.
Yeah, very true.
Your next prompt, and this one could be very temperamental, and I think it might have some fun. Which sort of hetero character would make the best president?
None of them. They're all children.
Oh, okay.
There is only one correct answer for this question.
I'm torn between two.
The thing
In
is,
my-
I don't want to be too niche with this, because if I say a niche character, then no one's going to be like, I don't know what you
I
want.
And then
don't
you
think-
might swap places with Jeremy.
Maybe.
I might.
You're good, Ian. You're good.
I only know like 4 characters and they all seem awful, so I've gone with one that I think is not so awful.
Yeah, you have to go with the one that's the least. Okay, I'm going to go niche. I'm going to be nice to Jeremy.
I'll come join you.
Yeah.
My eye is twitching for the record.
Let us begin
I am ready.
with Harriet.
I went with Tails.
Charlotte.
I've just realised this might not be a character. I went with Amy.
No,
Okay,
Amy's
Rose.
That's a
Rose.
character.
Freya.
I went with Silver the Hedgehog.
Jeremy.
Big the cat.
Yeah! Big Cat 2024. Let's
Exactly.
fucking go.
Ian.
Yeah! No one gets a point!
No
I
majority.
I actually erased Knuckles and went with Tails because my heart was like, oh, I'd love to see Knuckles as president.
Amazing. That's the thing. That, like, there's so many Sonic characters that it's really hard to have herd mentality for that, because there's like no one would ever put Sonic or Shadow as the president because they're too.
I mean, I go back to is it Shadow the Hedgehog and the photo of Shadow and Sonic on the president's desk is just still one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
And I was thinking, well, Silver does what his best to like save his fucking timeline.
No.
Knuckles can't read.
Felf, if you've seen the trailer, Knuckles, Pika Pika.
Pika Pika.
Yes.
Right. This one could be very controversial. Choose a genre of video game you think should be banished forever.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna get some hate.
I don't know what the name of it is. Can I just put a couple of examples of?
Yeah,
the
put
one?
a couple of examples, that sort of thing. My choice is very controversial.
Mine was pretty controversial.
I'm not. I'm just going with what I want.
What does the chat think? There's one bold answer, which is definitely not right from what I've written.
I'm yeah.
Yeah.
Freya, start us up.
MOBA.
MOBA.
Yeah. Like League of Legends, that kind of thing.
Charlotte.
I went with the kind of like Fortnite, Overwatch kind of mad online chaos aimed at kids.
How dare!
How dare you
Sorry.
How dare you banish Fortnite and my fun emotes?
Sorry.
Harriett.
Fortnite in this Fortnite stream.
Now, I'm probably going to get some stick for this. Fighting, and I will explain my reasons why after. No, I will explain my reasons why after.
I mean, you're allowed an opinion, Harriet.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah, you can just say. I mean,
I
I'm sure I'm
went
going to get a lot of hate
I
for
went
this.
Souls like Dark Souls and all that palaver.
Yeah.
So
I went for controversial because I thought someone would probably join me on this one.
I
I just hate the annual FIFA and stuff like that. And
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
it does
I
mean
didn't even think
WWE
of
as
that.
well. But the fact is, that is a price I would pay to just be done with the FIFA nonsense.
For me,
All the
it's-
EAFA.
I just
For
went with
me-
MOBA because League streamers are fucking toxic as shit. And
oh, that's why I put Souls.
for
That's
me,
why I put
yeah, the toxicity in fighting games because of rage quitting, I hate it.
Basically, people who play games are toxic, and maybe we should just banish video games altogether.
Maybe we
Who'da
should just set up a,
thunk
a nice
Maybe we
fun
should just-
party island. A party island in Fortnite where there's segways. Yes.
Sorry,
Everybody
Ian, you
bye,
can
bye,
keep Fortnite.
Someone will find a way to make a party island in Fortnite toxic. They'll just be like, "Oh, someone was grooming people on party island in Fortnite." It's like, oh,
Yeah, the
I
sports
kind of
one.
forgot that sport was a genre, so I would have put that. If my
Yeah,
brain
I never thought.
activated.
So, as for the sake of discussion, when you say sports, are you including racing games in that? Because that would also ban Mario Kart.
true.
Ooh.
Possibly. I think I have to pay that price, wouldn't I? I would have to pay the price of the angry Nintendo, and even Mario and Luigi. Hey, it's me, I'm Mario. You banned my driving game. How dare you?
Evil eye Luigi.
How dare you ban my
Oh no,
driving game?
Mario! Ugh.
Mario.
Mario.
He took our
Mario.
cats away. Anyway,
Mario.
let us crack on with this one. What's the best way to watch a TV show? Binge watch it or one episode a week?
Yeah, just do how I
That
normally do.
depends how long the episode is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Place your bets now, everyone in the chat. Will everyone be the same as me, or will they all be against me together? Place your bets.
I think
this will be split.
you, whatever you choose, Jeremy. We will love you still.
We're still proud of you, sweetie.
We're still proud of you, honey. It doesn't matter what grades you get. We still love you. And you can still become president of the United States.
I don't know if I want to be fair.
If Big the Cat can, you can.
Big the Cat can be president, you can be
Big the Cat can handle that.
Right. So, what's the best way to watch a TV show? We're going to start off with Freya. What's your answer?
I binge watch.
We have a binge watch. Jeremy.
Binge.
Yeah.
Charlotte. We have majority. Points are being given out. Harriett.
Oh, Ian.
Am I about to save Jeremy from a fate worse than death?
Oh my god.
See, actually, Ian, I'm with you, but I thought everyone else would say binge.
Yes, yeah, I am one a week as well because it kind of gets you used to.
It's my current.
It's how we used to watch TV. You know?
It depends.
Excited.
Like the really good ones that I know are going to be highly spoken about each week, I will try and watch each week. But the ones that I know, aren't quite as. They're not going to be spoiled as much. I am happy to just wait and then binge it afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's a case by case basis because it's like, you know, example, it's like One Piece, for example. On average, when you get to a point, they're roughly 15 minutes each when you take out the opening and the recap. So if you binge like four to six episodes in like an hour and a bit, as it were, you can actually watch a heck of a lot in that time. And then for me, that's also how much time I have to consume stuff as well. But it's just case by case.
I think for me, it was... Oh, yeah, that's true. I think for me, what got me back into the one a week was X-Men 97. Because it was just like, it got me hooked. It was like, okay, I don't really want to watch it all. I want to watch it in real time with everyone. Because
I'm, for Rama half at the moment, I watch them in blocks of 2. Because I feel like I'm robbed myself of the quick fun by watching it very quickly, like in one day. So kind of one 30 minutes. So I just kind of like I go, okay, that hour of this weekend is my catch up day for Rama, and I've been kind of doing that. So it's like say Day of the Jackal. I kind of watch one episode every so often because they are about an hour long and there's quite a lot to digest as we go along. So that's not too bad. So that's my kind of bit of 1 week because that's generally how I can't really binge unless I'm really, really into the show. I think the last time I binged something was probably a lot of Veep a couple of months ago. But that's when I got very fascinated about the election, and then I got really sad about the election. Anyway,
for me, it was Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, Scott Pilgrim was done in.
So I'll show my age now. I think the last time I watched a series from beginning to end in one go was Elfin Lead.
Oh my god!
No! Don't watch Elfin Lead all in one go. That would be crazy.
I stayed up till 2 in the morning.
Now I'm even more depressed.
So at this moment in time, everyone's getting points. I get nothing, but I get nothing anyway. So let's move on to our next one. Should movies ever be remade? Yes, no, it all depends on the movie.
Okay, I have opinions.
Oh, sorry.
Get you ready for dramatic fill. Right, are we ready? Jeremy, kick us off.
Depends.
Freya.
Depends.
Harriet.
Depends.
Depends. It's got the question mark.
I know, yeah.
Charlotte.
Depends.
Depends. Depends.
Yeah.
Full majority. Points all around, apart from me.
My reasoning is that with the Disney remakes, there are some movies where it has benefited from a remake, such as the Cinderella remake. That was a good way to do a remake. But then they got lazy, and then they just took the same movie, like The Lion King and Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid remake was visually stunning, and the actors were great. I just didn't like the fact that they did pretty much take most of the script and then they just plopped it.
They did add some new context to it. Yeah.
They had some context to it, but there were some shots that I've seen the Little Mermaid. I've seen the original movie too many times because I could tell when there were shots that they'd done that were almost exact to the cartoon. And it's like it's nice when they have little things like that, but then it's also kind of like I was hoping they'd do a bit more. Think
you can get ones that do it bad, like Psycho remake. Oh my god. And then you can have good ones like The Thing, 1982, one of the greatest films ever made, I think.
Also, The Lion King remake was absolute shit. And it came out on my birthday, and I was like,
some films do benefit from a remake. I mean, it's like Ocean's 11's a remake of a very bad Frank Sinatra film. So
yes, true. Yeah.
The way I look at remakes sometimes is whether it's good or bad, if it makes people aware that a previous version exists.
Yes.
That can only be a good thing for the longevity of it as a whole.
It's like, I like how there are 4 iterations now of A Star Is Born, but each one is different because it's a different period. It's got different stars. It's a different kind of concept, but they all have the same idea, but they do their own way to spin on it. And I think that's a good way of doing it. I've seen it all 4.
Okay, this is our penultimate one, and we're going to go with this one. Which Muppet would make the best friend? Which Muppet would make the best friend? I think I might have spelled Muppet wrong, so I do apologize on that one. I think there's too many T's.
Yeah, only one T.
Too many T's. Let's create that right now. But the power of editing. Or live editing. There we go. Which Muppet would make the best friend?
I probably spelled this wrong, but hey
ho. All the names just went straight out the window of the names of the Muppets.
Like,
I know who I'd want as a best friend, but also I have to think of who would they pick.
Yeah, true.
I'll tell you who I would like after.
Pigs in space.
Charlotte, kick us off.
I went with the classic. I went with Kermit.
You have a Kermit?
Hello.
Harriett.
I went with Fozzie.
Fozzie. The bear, not the band. Freya.
I went with Rolf. The pianist doggo.
Jeremy.
Miss Piggy.
Oh.
Well, there's no majority today because I went Beaker.
Beaker!
That's who I was going to go for. That's who I'd pick.
I picked Rolf because he plays the piano and he's probably really cuddly to cuddle with.
Fozzie just seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, and he'd make you laugh. So that's a good thing.
I was going to put Cookie Monster and I thought of the mess.
True! All the hoovering you. Oh no, it's fine because now he's like, cookies are sometimes food. Doesn't always eat cookies now. Now he's like, make sure to eat celery, kids.
We have Miggy, and then we got Besley Gonzo.
Gonzo. Oh yeah, Gonzo. Yeah. I said Gonzo, but then he'd probably blow a hole in your wall every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking about the mess.
He would with his dangerous stunts, with his very dangerous stunts.
Plus, well, you get 3 eggs, so I'm sure Priscilla would give you many eggs.
This is true. Right, your last prompt. We're going into animation for this one. Name a memorable Looney Tunes character. So there's still time for people to lose their 10 points that they have amassed. But will there be any surprises? Jeremy, take us home.
Bugs the Bunny.
Freya.
Daffy Duck.
Harriett.
Daffy Duck.
Charlotte.
Bugs Bunny.
Oh.
So if I have Bugs or Daffy, we have a majority, so some people are getting some points. Or I could be stupid, I could have put Wile E. Coyote.
We'll see.
Yay!
Ah!
Daffy Safford.
Woohoo!
It's just
That-
him falling in the tree. That's all I see every time he falls in the tree.
Yikes! And away!
I mean, I nearly put Elmer Fudd, and I thought, no, let's. But
Yeah, I was thinking Martin the Martian, and I was like, no one's
right.
Martin the Martian.
Where's the kaboom?
Where-
They're supposed to
what-
be generate
what-
kaboom.
What do you think, Digimon?
Hi.
Hi.
Aw.
Hi, good talk. Good talk.
Hi.
I'm in trouble.
Pokemon.
Hello, friend. Well, that means I've got no points in that round.
Aw.
And I wasn't even playing for points. I was there to cause havoc the whole time. Flip round. Right, let me just do that. And yes, that brings us to the end of our quiz, which means only one thing. It's time for some final, get the video ready, scores. Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
They've gone for the extreme close-up from Freya. Jeremy was happily.
Last.
Well,
No.
well, you said you wanted to set a new score for lowest points in this show.
I don't. Yeah.
I think
Wait,
it's
no,
a
yeah.
modest amount, and I think it should still be commended. Last place with 22 points is Jeremy, and he gets a wooden spoon.
Oh,
Wooden
dear
spoons from
me. You
BunkaMania
tried.
coming soon.
You did your best.
He tried. He did his best. He made us smile.
You made us laugh.
Right. So, top 3 positions. In third place, with 51 points, it is Charlotte. Which means it's between Harriett and Mel, with a difference of 7 points between them.
Oh.
Our runner-up with a total of 55 points is Harriett, which means winning the show with 62 points is Freya.
Yay.
First victory on the show. How does it feel?
Ah, pretty good, yeah. You know, I was like, oh, I might get it, and now I'm just like, oh, I know this fucking answer. Which is what I mean, is that a lot of my general knowledge is just like osmosis from like other people's social medias and like Twitch ads and stuff like that.
And Disney
and then
films.
Like, and Disney.
Disney.
films.
And
That was definitely a. Well, the thing is, that
Oh.
was definitely a good thing, but also the fact that I didn't know all of the. I don't know the lyrics of the songs that easily.
Because I'm looking at the breakdown of the score. So basically, your weakest round, which still I don't think was very weak at all in the whole scale of things, was basically the trips to the pictures. You scored about 9 points in that one, but everything else is kind of like you got 11s, you got 90. Next lines you went to town on next lines, and then you kept a majority for most of Nerdy Mentality. And all that sort of stuff. But yes, well done, Mel. Well done, Freya. Well done. Applause. Right, we are about to enter into a very quick, I'd say, post-quiz chat. Is anyone needs to get off right now? Needs to say goodbye?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Charlotte?
Bye, Charlotte.
Hi,
Way
Charlotte.
past my bedtime, so
Good night. Have good sleep.
So it's time for a quick plug from Charlotte. Charlotte, if people want
Hi.
to follow your content, where can they find you?
Mostly you can find me on YouTube. I haven't updated for a while, but there's a bank of videos there which are focused on motion-friendly horror games. So no first person or third person or 2D. And yeah, go enjoy, find some little indie gems.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Charlotte. Much appreciated. So yes, hope to see you soon on an episode of Quiz Smash. And for everyone else, it is now time for a quiz chat. Quiz chat. There we go. Oh, whoop.
Mel, join in.
Well, join.
Wrong way.
Reverse.
There you go.
With our arms pointed to combined, we are
Captain
on.
Planet.
Captain Planet, he's a hero. See, I know lyrics to that.
Yeah.
If it was 80
You never know.
we'd know it.
You never know. Another round of next lines could be TV cartoon intros.
Life is like
What?
a hurricane. Here in
What do you think, Ruffles? Good talk.
Bonk.
Don't bring back Jeremy, who was naff.
Oh, bring back Jeremy. He's lovely. He brings charm and fun to the quiz.
Yes.
But no, I think in total that was a fun, entertaining show. Fun, entertaining quiz.
Mm-hmm. For someone who was half asleep, I didn't do half bad.
You slept to second place. It's all good.
Once Disney came in, I was just like, oh my god, I could actually do this.
Yes, but no.
It was like the Simpsons thing last time. Is that I was like, oh, I know this, and then you get to the point where it's like, I don't know this as well as I thought I did.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
But yes, we'll be doing the next quiz. I think is part of Damus, the charity stream series, and that's going to be a Christmassy themed one. I think happening like the Wednesday before Christmas, all that sort of stuff. So more information will be up on my own personal Twitch chat or my personal Twitch channel, but I'll probably also broadcast out to the BunkaMania Twitch channel as well. So because it is a Quiz Smash, so Quiz Smash has a home here on the channel, so we might as well do that there as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just in terms of almost at Christmas, it's been quite a crazy month of things going on in terms of world of pop media and all that sort of stuff. And basically, I would sum up, if I was to sum up November, it's basically I might have got a bit addicted to Locana, and that's the best way I could sum up my November. But mate, the most I would say let's go on most memorable sort of. It can be a film, it could be a TV show, it could be a video game, could be a book, could be a comic, anything like that. What's the thing that's garnered your attention the most this month?
I think for me, Drag Race, because the reason being there's about 4 different seasons going on in different parts of the world. So it started off with American, and now you have Canadian, you have the British one, you have the Australian one, you have Spain, France, Italy. So at the moment I'm watching the Canadian one, I'm watching the British one, and also the Australian one. Plus I'm watching the horror version as well, which is called Dragula, and that's nearly finished as well. So that honestly, it's great. It's literally, instead of having like, you know how they have the lip syncs at the end, they have a thing where you have to do like a brutal challenge. So it'd be like get a tattoo or get so many piercings and what thing, and then if you get eliminated, you're pretty much straight up murdered. Not in real life, but they make it look like as if the character is murdered or the drag queen is murdered. It's brilliantly done, and that's the extermination. That's it, and that's one of the things I really love, because like, how are they going to do this today? But yeah, that's one thing that's kind of taken. I've binge watched a lot of Dragula because I've caught up. I missed season 5, and season 6 is just finishing in a couple of weeks. So that's what's been taking up my screen and time of late.
Awesome. Jeremy or Freya?
After you.
No, Jeremy, after you.
I mean, in terms of stuff I've been watching, there isn't. If this quiz has proven anything, I don't watch very much that's new. So I occasionally, like, just sort of on evenings before I crash out for the night, I've just been gradually watching through Taskmaster seasons.
Oh, yeah.
I'm currently I'm at series 12, which is the second COVID season.
So Alan Davis. I remember you talking about this at TF Nation.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a really good season. There were a couple of seasons before that where, because I've seen the first COVID season before, but a few of the ones before that, I was like, the cast haven't really like gelled together until like the second to last episode, and I sort of almost skipped the seasons because of it. But
what was it?
But this COVID season, though, season 12, it's really freaking good. Like, they really thought about it well, and it's just the personalities are gelling, and it's just a very good laugh.
I think when you come out of the COVID series and go back into like studio ones, I think some of the people they gathered together are actually really, really. I can't remember. Let me just check. I remember one of them was just like, this is just still quite a fun group, and it's like you don't really want to, you don't want to see them go. But also they had the New Year treat ones. Are quite good, and it's usually sad with the New Year treat ones because you get people you don't expect to take part, but are also very funny at the same time. So I think in the first one's like John Hannah from the Mummy.
Yeah, I watched that one as well,
and it's kind of like, I wish we had a whole series of these guys because it would make things a bit more interesting. I mean, the comedians they bring on are good, and I think they always get a nice little mix in. I mean, at the moment I'm currently watching through the latest one with Jack D, Rosie Jones, and all that sort of stuff, and it's good. It's good. It's entertaining because certain characters. Jack D is going to be miserable, grumpy old man about a lot of things. I'd say it's in a very comfortable stride.
Yeah, because I think the season when Lisa Tarbuck was on, I can't remember who else was in, but I remember her specifically. That was a season where she got it. Like the whole remit of what the show was, but everyone else, it was like they were trying to find their feet for about 7 or 8 episodes with the way they were in the studio type thing. And it's not me being harsh; it's just stating a fact. And I was just like, "Oh, it's so close," and then suddenly, like second to last episode, it's like, "Oh, this is the energy that's been missing," kind of thing.
I've been to the because I think the one that have Joe from the In-Betweeners taking part. They have the one at the train yard, and I've been to that train yard. So I went there for a friend's wedding, and when I turned, I went, "Oh, this is the train yard from Taskmaster. This is exciting." And I'm kind of just looking around, just going, "Oh yeah, that's where they filmed that one. That's where they filmed this one, and all this other stuff." So people get married, Taskmaster.
The season with David Baddiel was really good fun as well. I think it was the last season I watched. Like that was a very good season, just overall.
I mean, I think there was more. What was it? That was, David Baddiel, I think, was like the last kind of tiered sort of one on Dave before.
I think it was David Baddiel, Ed Gamble, and a couple other folks.
Oh, Ed Gamble was playing to win on that one.
Oh, Ed Gamble was seriously,
I don't remember. Oh, what was it? Ian Sterling in a previous series was getting really angry about rules.
Do you know what? It was him. Now you've mentioned his name. He was starting to irk me a bit. It's like, mate, I get you're angry, but it sort of feels like you're going a bit too much with it.
And there's also, I didn't mind Rod Gilbert, and I have a soft spot for Rod Gilbert, but the constant thing is, what's your price tag? It's a picture of a half-naked Greg Davis. It's like, oh, okay. You seem quite obsessed with this, Rod. Is there something we should know? Well, that's awesome.
But yeah, so that's been good to watch. Just sort of, just like I say, just one episode, a couple of nights a week, just before I go to bed.
I think one of my favorite people, and he's in the Junior Taskmaster, is Mike Wozniak. Oh, yes. I'm not going to spoil it because you haven't got to it yet, but he was incredible in his season.
Oh, and it doesn't. It's Rose Matafeo that hosts it, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
because she was in the previous season as well, and she was so good in her season as well. That might have been the Ed Gamble season. Come to think of it, actually.
Yeah, I think we might be. I think we might be nearing another time they're doing a Champion of Champions because the way they're like punting out like 2 series a year at the moment. So it's like we've got the winter one, then there'll be the early spring summer one, and then November will be when October, November when they run again.
Yeah. It's a good show. I really enjoy it. I have a lot to catch up on, so I probably will do, because I know a few people are doing like 1 episode a night. I might start doing that myself just to catch up with it.
Honestly, another way, and this isn't trying to sound like sad or anything, it's also just a way to have a laugh before bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's kind of an element of, okay, let's see how do you like how you gonna do that kind of thing. And you have a laugh while doing it, and just harmless fun. It's like, yeah, good for bed now. Sort of again, not trying to sound dreary, but there's just an element of end the note on a happy night type thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, my usual go-to thing for bed at the moment is just the compilations of Whose Line Is It Anyway. There's a really good YouTuber who's taken compilations of particular rounds. So they've gone and taken out every Scenes from a Hat and made a compilation, which is about 3-4 hours long. They've taken out every Party Quirks, Weird Newcasters and stuff like that. Because as much as I don't mind the singing of Whose Lines Anyway, I'm not the biggest fan of the singing rounds. So basically, it's like if it's got Colin Ryan, yes. Is there singing? No, perfect. Put it on the playlist.
The only one I like is the Irish drinking song because of them just losing their minds by the end of it. The best one being the meow.
Everyone's just losing their shit.
Yeah, that's still my favorite.
Yeah.
Talking to YouTube compilations, actually, then I'll hand over to you, Freya. Sorry. But another thing that randomly came up in my recommendations on YouTube, because I tend to have like YouTube stuff on in the background while I'm like editing stuff for work and whatnot. And from a wrestling point of view, are any of you folks familiar with kayfabe commentaries?
Yeah.
They're like the people that made like the You Shoot series and like Timeline and Guest Booker.
I haven't seen their stuff.
There's a YouTube channel called, like, I think it's Best of KC or something, like Best of Kayfabe Commentaries. And it's, from what I can gather, it's their official channel, but they've actually now made compilations combining certain things together. So there's like a timeline of 1997 where they've got Jim Cornette talking about WWF, Kevin Nash talking about WCW, and Sabu talking about ECW. And they've literally put it all in chronological order. So you're getting like a really interesting, like, just picture of the whole thing. And I like all of those things anyway, but just sort of having like a 7-hour compilation of 1997. It's like, yep, stick that on, let's do some work. And just sort of look back here and there and go, oh yeah. But then what I didn't realize was on the ECW timeline one, because RF Video, which is like an independent video company, have a lot of the rights to the ECW footage, they actually played footage over the top of Sabu talking about stuff.
Okay.
So it's kind of a nice little compliment to that, whereas in most of the other stuff, they can't do that. That's some other stuff I have on, but Freya, how about you?
Okay, so personal life's been a bit shit this month. If you know, you know. So it's been a bit of a void, but I've been catching up with Arcane Season 2. That's come out this month. I've been keeping up with Dan to Dan each week, because that's fucking awesome.
I watched the first episode of that, and I thought, want to watch more? I'll make sure no one else is about when I do. Given a lot of what occurs in that first episode, but I've been told it's not as bad as it goes on. Actually,
no.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But that's pretty fun. In terms of video games, I've finally been playing Baldur's Gate 3 after having it for ages and being like, I'll play this at some point. And I'm like, actually, I'm like. And I'd like to say I'm near the end, but I don't know, because they always keep saying, "Oh, this is going to be the end," and then they throw more crap at me, and I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever."
Wait, there's more.
The annoying thing is that I've fucked up any chance of romance with any of the characters because I haven't done things in a certain order. So it's just kind of like, damn, and I've missed my chance on a lot of them. So
even Astarion,
especially Astarion, because I'm doing a goody two shoes run, and he's just like, fuck this shit. But the one I was really gunning for is Karlach, because I love her, she's my queen. But because I didn't do things in a certain order, I missed out on starting the romance with her. So she's the kind of person who I'm like, we'll flirt with each other, but nothing will happen. And I'm just like, God damn it. And it got to a point where Withers, who's like one of the NPCs in your camp, has even commented saying, "Oh, you never go to bed with anyone." And I'm like, shut the fuck up, Withers! Don't just say this shit. But yeah, in terms of favorite character, I would say Karlach is one of my favorites. But I also have a soft spot for Gale. Will's cool. Jaheira is really growing on me because I've been doing a lot more of her sort of storyline, and I know that she's an old character from the previous games, so they have a lot of references to like previous games in there and stuff. So I'm appreciating her sort of lore in that as well. But the funniest thing is I have a mod that increases your party limit. So you can have all of the people just following you in this big group. And it just makes it feel a bit more immersive because it's like, you don't have enough people. You don't have enough room in your party. And it's like, why should that fucking matter? There's like, you go into battles where there's like 50 other fucking enemies and there's only 4 of you. It doesn't seem fair. Let's just have everyone in it. Just makes it more fun, I feel.
Nice.
That is all.
Another thing I need to remember to try and catch up on as well, now that it's currently on like a 6, well, probably 5-month hiatus left, is the fact that One Piece is on a break.
Yes.
I need to use this opportunity to catch up.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one because I know they're remaking a lot of it. So I'm trying to think, because I started watching it and then I got to a point where I got burnt out. And I'm like, do I now wait for them to remake it and then I watch that? Because obviously they're going to be cutting out a lot of the filler themselves. So I'm like, do I just wait for that then?
The thing about One Piece is that there isn't necessarily... Well, hang on, words, Jeremy. It's not that there's no filler. It's the fact that arcs just take a long time.
Yeah.
That's more what it is. It isn't necessarily a lot of it is filler. It's just the length of time.
Yeah, true.
The arcs are. And they have made some compilation films of certain arcs as well, like early on. So if you really wanted to like jump the gun a bunch, you could maybe just get the cliff notes on what happens in some arcs.
I mean, watching the live action One Piece has really helped because that's kind of condensed everything a bit as well.
Yeah, I still need to watch that.
So making things slightly different as well.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think. I'm roughly 120 episodes behind on One Piece. And with a 6-month hiatus currently in progress, I'm like, that's doable.
Yeah, I was going to say it is doable.
It's doable. I just need time, which doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What is time?
Right.
I got a question in chat from Oscar. This is probably more for Freya, but...
Oh, favorite character? Yeah, I would say Karlach is probably my big favorite.
I was going to say...
Jaheira's the best. Yeah, grandma. Yeah, she's definitely big grandma energy.
Awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else major I've been kind of getting into over the last month. Well, there's Dave the Jackal, or Corner Shop Blues, as we've now dubbed it now. Eddie Redmayne with his shop, just casually just stabbing people, because why not? Such a weird image in my head. So yeah, there's that. I've watched the first episode of The Penguin, and I kind of like it. I probably will stick and watch the rest of it. It's just I felt more compelled to watch the next episode of The Day of the Jackal at the moment because it's like, the hit's gone down. The hit's going wrong. This person's getting away with the hit. Oh, he's getting revenge. Oh no, they know he's an assassin. Shit's hit the fan. All that sort of stuff.
Sometimes you've got to be in the right mood to watch stuff.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, that is another thing. It's like if you have the kind of I can just switch my brain off and watch it, so to speak.
Because what was it? I've watched a couple of like films on like through Netflix and Amazon this month. I mean, but they're very so eclectic. They're so intrinsically eclectic. It's like it's a weird sidestep, but why not? I watched the Weird Al Yankovic thing with Daniel Radcliffe. And I didn't mind it. It's harmless. It's very harmless. It is entertaining, but I feel like it goes sometimes with like spoof like biopics. You toe the line and you kind of have a bit of fun, and everything's very smart, or you do what Weird Al does, and you go so far off the curb because there's like things like where basically he has a relationship with Madonna, which didn't happen in real life, and he gets into a war with Pablo Escobar and all that sort of stuff, and it's just, okay, this is a weird thing. There's some elements of the story which are true, like in terms of the early days of recording, how he recorded the songs and stuff like that. But it's kind of like, Papa, why wouldn't you let me play the accordions? Because I played an accordion for the Amish and they told me I was the devil. All those sorts of stuff. It's really silly, and it's like you do get a chuckle out of it. But if you want a musical kind of comedy parody of a biopic done right, it's Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Yeah.
Because that is like the gold standard, because they go off and do original songs. There's like tons of original songs to it, sort of imitating different styles. And also, it was the golden era of Apatow films, so basically anything they kind of produced was kind of like, oh, this is good, and you didn't need to have people like Will Ferrell in that in it. You could just hand it over to reliable kind of actors like John C. Reilly at the time, who was just coming into the comedy phase of his career, and it did very, very, very well. So there's that. And then speaking of music, I watched the Netflix documentary about the Elvis comeback special, which I really kind of enjoyed. I really enjoyed it, because I had seen Baz Luhrmann's Elvis, and you kind of get the story of basically, well, Elvis could have been something special at times if his manager wasn't so much of a colossal dick, or was basically just thinking money. Because it's like it's like the thing of basically Elvis never doing like overseas performances because he got contracted to Vegas for so long, and every time he tried to do something, then his manager would go, "Oh no, but you could do this, and then you could do this, and all that sort of stuff. I need money, all that sort of stuff." So it charts the kind of weird. It charts like the time where basically he's come off doing military service, he's gone into movies, he's been making movie album soundtracks for years, and it gets to the point where he's singing what was it? Old MacDonald Had a Farm on the back of a truck in a film. And it's like, what are you doing? It's kind of what people are kind of going to time. What are you doing? Why are you singing this? No one wants an Elvis song of Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And so the comeback special is basically it's channeled as his attempt to get back into why he liked music in the first place, why he really kind of got into like gospel singing and all that sort of stuff. So you kind of see all these like behind the scene tapes of like him getting annoyed with some of the like the stupidness of some of the special bits, like, oh, we need you to walk down the street and do a kung fu fight, and then you just see him just casually just sat on a stage with some of the band just playing guitar in front of the audience, and he's just clearly having the time of his life. So it's really sort of fascinating in that sense. And then the complete curveball is I watched a Kevin Costner film called Draft Day, which was basically Kevin Costner as an NFL manager trying to get the perfect draft by the end of the day, and everyone's kind of freaking out. And it's like you're seeing like the power plays between NFL clubs going. I was like, yeah, if you give us your first round picks for the next 3 years, we'll let you have the first pick today. All that sort of stuff. And then it's going, so you can have the top player. Why? What's wrong with the top player? Well, no, nothing's wrong with the top player, but you could get the top player for a good price. And then it's a strange. I mean, the interesting thing is like that's around. It's like there's some good cameos in it. I mean, and Chadwick Boseman's in it, which is great. He plays a really kind of lovable. He's kind of like he's the American football player that you would sign over hell or high water. You'd sign him, and then
it's kind of like American football, like on draft
in general,
in general, literally.
Yeah.
Like you hear like some teams trading like their number, what is it, like 2 and 3 picks? Because for those who don't know, you basically have all the teams. Whoever finished last the previous season gets the first pick of the draft. So it works in reverse, that the best team gets the last pick of a round. And some teams will trade like their second and third picks for like 3 or 4 years. And you're like, how do you commit that far ahead to not having that? And obviously you could probably get them off someone else again and stuff, but just the idea of it, you're almost trying to future-proof yourself for something now.
It's kind of like imagining saying in football in the UK, it's kind of imagining if Arsenal just turned around to Chelsea and said, oh, it's like we can give you you can go after all your top players, but we want these top players instead. If you agree to let us go after these ones, you can have these ones for the next couple of years. And it's probably a weird thing to look at it like that. But yeah, it's just I just found the whole thing of, I was aware draft day was a big thing, but it's like I wasn't fully aware of like the sort of elements of like negotiating and kind of really kind of taking it to the wire when they're on the clock and all that. And they have like these big war rooms. Well, like say war rooms are basically just in their big offices, kind of going, okay, the clock's at 10 minutes. What else can we suggest or pitch? Who can we go for?
Yeah, college sports in general, not to go too much of a diatribe about this, but college sports in general, the whole thing in North America it's wild how big it is.
Crazy.
Like we see hardly any of it over here, but it's like its own institution alongside the professional sports. And there's also like whole things as well, how like sort of the college players are they're getting stuff for playing, but they're not technically being paid because they're in education. And there's like a whole sort of like back end drama surrounding that and whatnot. But the scale of college sports is just mental.
It's crazy.
I mean, sometimes you just see little clips online. You're like, "Oh, that looks like that was a big football game," and then someone tells you that was like a college game. Like,
is that? Oh,
literally, you have like the whole marching band malark and all the cheerleaders. It's like a whole thing. You've basically got the equivalent of like football ultras fans in like college stadiums.
Yeah,
exactly what you like see on all the TV shows and films. Like, it's real. Like.
Ironically, I saw a clip yesterday in regards to American football. I don't know why this came up on my feed. It was literally the announcing team, and they were told for a couple in the audience to do a gender reveal, and they all read out the bit. I know it's one of the. I don't know why it came up on my feed, but it was just like, it was quite nice to watch. But the only other football I know is a Super Bowl. That's really it.
Sure, honestly, Harriett, it's the place to start. Like, it's the one game. And having, not flexing a muscle, just saying a fact here, but having lived in America for a year and been out there when it is Super Bowl time, literally, it's the one game, no matter who you support, that everyone pretty much tunes into. It's the equivalent of like what the FA Cup final used to be over here.
Yeah.
It's wild how just everyone will watch that. It's a great time to actually get into it as well. Because you know everyone's going to watch. You can get at least a basic grasp of the rules. And sort of, in the game that you, in theory, know it's going to be watched by everyone. Everyone wants you to watch it.
Yeah.
I
can go on, but...
All right, I'm just keeping an eye on the time because it's starting to get a little bit late. So I think we will start wrapping up. Anything else people want to kind of quickly talk about before we go into final goodbyes, all that sort of stuff?
I finally watched the Transformers 1986 movie. It took 38 years.
I wanted to watch that with you. What the fuck?
Oh, I can watch it again. I can happily watch it again, believe me, because I do want to watch it again.
There's a lot to unpack in that film.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure.
I literally sat at the end. I'm like, I was warned about this.
The first time I saw it with, because my wife, that was the first time that I'd seen. I think I watched the Michael Bay bit of the first Michael Bay movie, but then when my wife showed me that movie, and within the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, okay, that was fucking dead. Fuck. Fucking.
It's a thing. I think my first VHS I got as a kid, or my parents got me for a kid, was like Transformers: The Return of Optimus Prime episodes.
Yeah.
So basically, at the time, they didn't even say in those episodes, "Oh yeah, Prime died fighting Megatron at Autobot City years ago." So it's like, "Oh, he's just having a bit of a nap. He's just had a long, tired nap, and now he's back." And then I rented the movie from like Ritz at the time before they became Blockbuster, and then it's like, oh. But then I didn't. But I think at the time I didn't really register it as like he passed away. I was kind of like, oh, he's not in it for the rest of the film.
It might have been because they edited it, because they had to like do a lot of editing and then retconning after the fact. Like, originally it wasn't advertised in the credits of the film that Optimus Prime will return. That was added in after the fact, following parents basically going, "What the hell are you doing? My child is inconsolable." And whatnot. I mean, but the funny part as well is that there is actually another episode that Optimus Prime returns in season 3 before he returns.
Yeah.
It's an episode called Dark Awakening, which is actually a fantastic season 3 episode in itself. I won't say too much, but what happens in it, it's just really well thought out and kind of explains a few things, because the last time you see Optimus Prime in the movie is not how you see him at the beginning of the Return of Optimus Prime and what they imply. And you're like, how'd that get there? And it's still actually wrong based on what happens in Dark Awakening.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit of, okay, I can let that slide a bit more having seen that.
And I will say, Dare is still a damn good song.
It's a banger.
The whole soundtrack is just a vibe for sure.
If I had to pick one song between Dare and The Touch, Dare is hands down the one I go for, because I listen to Dare a lot more than The Touch.
I have Dare list. I listen to that like a few times a day on my Spotify playlist. So
Dare to be stupid.
I adore
We're
the touch, and anytime like it just comes on, like if I'm out or something, more than happy just to sing along and like air guitar to it. But if I was told play one, I probably would pick Dare, just because there's something about it that just.
I remember. I'll quickly write this up. There was a Tom Campbell video on X a while ago, and it was like the before the very end, like before towards the end, and then suddenly he slid into the room and just went Dare, and then that was how the video ended. It was beautiful. I don't know if it still exists, but yeah.
Lovely. I mean, yeah, it's like I've kind of dipped in and out of like Hasbro's live streams of their series of Transformers. It's like, oh, there's a Transformers episode that I can watch live right now. Why not? Why not?
I mean, Samsung TV has a dedicated Transformers channel that I have on all the time.
Yeah, it kind of goes, okay, here's Generation 1, here's Generation. Okay, now here's Transformers animated. Okay, now here's like I don't know, here's Armada, and then get on.
Beast Wars.
Here's Beast Wars and Prime. Why not? All that sort of stuff.
The funniest thing was, the Trigger. Was it Trigger?
Oh, the 40th anniversary video.
Yes. Yeah, the anniversary one. My favorite thing to do was to go by frame and sit my wife down and be like, "Tell me who each one of these people are." And she did it. She fucking did it. She guessed. She knew who all of them were, and I was just like, "Damn."
One of the funniest parts about the launch of that video was that I first saw it doing the rounds on Twitter, and I'm like, "Oh, where can I like properly watch this?" And it was Geo-Rock to Japan.
Oh no!
It's just like I get it because I've in / have been in the anime industry, like on the front line, if you will. What are you doing? It's just like the one time. But I love the videos that some people were doing of literally, like you said, going frame by frame and going, in this frame we see this, which is a reference to this from this. Yeah. And you're like,
I love hearing that sort of stuff. It's so cool. I love how people have thought this up, and they just have so many references to so many other different stuff. It truly is. I mean, obviously, it is a tribute. It's an official tribute, but it is very much a labor of love from the studio and the people who did it, who've probably grown up watching all the Transformers stuff as a kid. So they're like, hell yeah, Optimus Prime.
Talking about Trigger, actually, I want to watch the Cyberpunk anime, and I think there was news doing the rounds that a new series has been greenlit.
Yes,
I think so. Yes.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, I've heard many good things about it.
Yeah, I need to play the. I've seen the anime, but I need to play that. I want to play the actual game.
I got the full like game edition for PlayStation 5 at Christmas last year, and I played a good little chunk of it. I was like, oh, this is actually not too bad now.
They fixed a lot of the issues, thankfully.
My biggest bugbear about that game is it's first person, not third person.
Yeah.
Because it basically null and voids the whole character creator.
Yeah, true. Oh, true. Yeah.
Literally, and from my point of view, it was just, I want to see my character I've spent an hour and a half making.
I'm sure there might be a mod. I think it's probably a mod more for the PC version that probably can put it into third person mode.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm only on console though, so
yeah, same.
I will give it a try again at some point, but it was also a buggy mess at the time. But of course, time.
Yeah.
Indeed. And speaking of time,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. That is all we've got time for on this edition of Quiz Match. Thank you so much for watching. A big thank you to our players. Thank you to Freya, our winner, Jeremy, Harriett, and of course Charlotte, who was here earlier. Thank you so much, guys, for taking part. And before we bid adieu, does anyone let's do some plugging. So, Harriett, where can people find your stream?
You can find me here on Twitch, Harriett_manga girl. I stream at least once a week. At the moment, I've started playing Astrobot, but myself and Ian have been playing Lorcana because I am getting into Lorcana now as well. And hopefully we'll do a few more streams of that soon. But for the time being, it's a mixture of the both. So it's around 8 o'clock on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, depending. Then YouTube. You can see my handle down there, but you can find me at Manga Girl 232. There should be a new Starbomb video uploaded tomorrow. I'm very late, which is very unusual for me. Of the new, the Stardew Valley one, yeah. And You can find me on Blue Sky at MangaGirl232. I have now hopped over. I'm quite enjoying being on there, and that's where I put I put all my scheduling on there. So my videos when I'm going live, and just various bits and pieces. So you can find me there.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Jeremy, where can people find you?
I mean, the easy way, just search for Giraffe for me, as you can see. Oh, there you go. That's handy, isn't it? Like Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube. If you just search that name, Giraffe for me, that's where you will find me doing bits and bobs. Recent thing on YouTube, I did an unboxing of the Big Macross Plus Ultimate Edition set. The comments are interesting, to say the least. People have opinions.
It's as big as my head.
It's bigger than my back. Otherwise, you can catch me, Jeremy, the wooden spoon of the quiz, along with my partner in crime, who is far more brainier than I am, Fel Floaty. We are live on Twitch. Typically, it's from around 7 p.m. UK time every Friday. We're currently doing the second DLC of Pokemon Violet, which I think is the Indigo Disc, because I keep calling it the Teal Mask, and that was the first one. But yeah, we'll be continuing that this Friday. So if you fancy joining us, come on by.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. And Freya, do you have anything you'd like to plug, promote right now? Or give some winning words?
Champione, champione, ole, ole,
the dab.
ole.
Champion dab. Champion dab indeed.
Champion.
But yes, do keep, if you enjoy your movie and your movie, your geek pop culture. It's been a long day. Get pop and geek culture and wrestling. Do stick with us here at BunkaMania UK. This weekend it is Survivor Series War Games. So myself and Harriett will be live to talk about all things that happen at that PLE on Sunday night. And then as we move into December, there'll be a few Christmas specials along the way, as well as some Damus interconnected activity as well. If you'd like to keep updated when we go live, hit the follow button. It's completely free to do so. And we have special videos, including BunkaMania Goes to the Movies, over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@BunkaManiaUK, all one word. You can catch up on reviews of Transformers 1, The Chaperone, and coming up soon, we will have reviews of See No Evil and the one with Kane, not the good one with Kane, and Money Plane, the one with Edge and Kelsey Grammer swearing a lot.
I did Full Gear this past Monday as well.
Yes, and Jeremy also did Full Gear as well this past Monday. That video is available now over on YouTube or on our Twitch channel as well. Right, so until then, have a lovely evening, have a lovely rest of your week, and we will see you very, very soon here on BunkaMania. Until next time, the fireworks are going off. Congratulations for Freya for winning, and we'll see you next Quiz Smash. Till then, good night. Bye.